Hey guys, J-Man here back in the Danger Room. We're going to be talking about some comics. We're going to be talking about Loki, Superman and Lois. There's the new Supergirl pictures that are out there, and I don't know. And plus, I did a public service yesterday. I need to get a lot of praise for doing this. I'm going to tell you what I did. It was very noble of me. I did a very kind and noble act, and I helped out a comic book shop. I'm going to tell you what I did, and I think everyone's going to really enjoy it. Okay, let's bring in our guests. First is Greymalkin. Come on,
Hey,
back.
hey,
Action.
what's going on, J-Man?
Everything's going good. We're going to talk about some X-Men stuff, you and I. And while we're talking about X-Men stuff, we are going to be boring Steven to death. Hey, Steve.
Hey, great.
Steven-
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute. I've been fighting off your evil ninjas. I mean, your goon.
Yeah,
Okay?
Steve hasn't.
Ninjas are a pain, man. It takes time to take care of them, man.
No. Stop having them come by my house, man. They're coming over.
I would
Come over like student loans. Like,
I would never send evil ninjas to your house, man. You are number 92 on the list of people I would send evil ninjas to.
Yeah, well, where are you getting your ninjas from? Because mine haven't been as reliable lately. They've been failing a lot of missions, and I'm just gonna. I gotta go to another. I went to ninja.com and they're just not helping me anymore.
Oh,
So I saw ninjasuppliers.ca. So I'm not sure if those are better, but they're Canadian ninjas, so I don't know if I want to use them.
yeah, well, I guess it's because you guys are in Canada. We have to go through like an agency to get our henchmen. Like,
I see.
they kind of get them from like a work release program for these guys don't have a lot of opportunity. Like, it's a vicious cycle. Oh,
I know.
have you committed a felony? No, you can't work at Target.
And when I hear Target, I'm thinking
I don't
Target.
want a felon to work at Target. Okay, that means they're always going to steal because they know how to get rid of you.
Do you guys like Target? Because we had Target here in Canada. I absolutely loved Target.
Oh yeah, I love it. There's like, I swear they're like drug houses. There's like 5 in like a mile, a mile around to any direction.
Whenever I go to like Port Huron, Michigan, the first place I usually hit is Target.
Oh yeah. You go to Target. Yeah, that's where you get the DVD deals, right?
Yeah.
Steve, yeah. I know.
And they're all the same too.
Yeah.
They're all like the electronics are like way in the back.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go through all the clothes. Like if you I can't. Anytime I go to Target with my wife, I always gotta go. All right, we're gonna go in and out. Okay, like we cannot linger. And so I spend the entire time low key getting her mad. So that blinds her. So by the time we get out of the store, she's super bad at me, but we're already in there like 15 minutes. I can take that L.
Did you see the South Park episode where it was Walmart and then like they were trying to defeat Walmart and like Stan's dad, like they were going and they're like, oh my God, Walmart is lowering their prices as we speak. And he's like, I can't do it, boys. And he's like, I've got to buy this tool set. It's been marked down. And they're like, it's like one of those scenes where the guy's injured, but he's not injured. He's just like, I have to buy this. He's like, go on without me. Just leave me behind. He's like, no, Dad, I can't. He's like, no, just leave me behind. You've got to stop them. I've got to buy this tool set. I can't do it.
Oh God.
And then Cartman's like, he's like, oh my God, look, you could buy 2 copies of Time Cop for like, $20. And Kyle's like, Kyle's like, I'm just going to buy 1 copy. He's like, why would you need 2 copies of Time Cop? He's like, I'll just buy 1 copy. He's like, well, fine. You just go ahead and buy your 1 copy of Time Cop and I'll just buy 2. And he's like, wait, I don't even want Time Cop. It's like you just can't help it but buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
I don't go to those places. Those are scary places.
Yeah, like Target. Yeah. We saw. We'll talk about the Supergirl stuff. Did you see the Supergirl photos? We'll talk about it later when Sean gets on.
Oh,
okay. So we can take a look at them when we'll take a look at them.
I got a new Funko today.
Oh, I got one too. I'm going to show you. Oh, I've got that one.
Yeah, I almost have the original 5.
I saw that. Oops, I just dropped Ant-Man. Let me see yours. Go full screen. Is that the newer one?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh.
Okay, so that's yours.
Yeah.
Check out the one that I got. This was a limited edition one from back in the day.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, ice block, like Ice Cube, Iceman. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, this is like Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
That's cool.
Iceman. And as I did that, I just dropped and killed Ant-Man. Oh no, he's metal though. You can't kill him. But I got a new Funko as well.
Like they replace Ant-Man so many times because people keep sitting on him.
Yeah.
Ooh, who here hasn't killed an Ant-Man? It's an accident.
I'll show you the one I got.
Ooh. Oh wow, the White Vision.
Yes.
Sounds like the mascot for the Republican Party.
If I say this is the, would you say that this is the superior colored vision?
Superior. Okay, we're not doing superior. I don't like that. I don't like those words. Oh dear. That's how Austria got started.
No, I love. Like, this is a fantastic pop. Now I don't know if mine glows in the dark. Some of them glow. There's like an exclusive one where the jewel glows and stuff. So I don't know if this one glows. But I bought 2 of these, and I've got 2 more on the order because I just love Vision.
So you have like all that white Vision in your house.
Yes. And I got 2 Scarlet Witches on the way as well. The one where she's floating with the little book in her hand.
Yeah.
I should just go calling her the Scarlet Karen because witch is too easy.
Scarlet Witch is awesome, man. I watched WandaVision again.
Oh, okay, J-Man. Mm-hmm. All right, I started to watch Wonder Woman 1984.
Yes.
I couldn't get past the first 5 minutes. Okay, Diana was robbed. She fell off the horse and she adapted to her surroundings, and then her aunt said, "Oh, you cheated." It's like, bitch, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the whole thing in that
I beat grown women. I'll tell you what it was. Her aunt had like a couple of girls that she was kind of talking to, and
favoritism.
And Diana made all the girls that she liked, all her little side chicks, look really bad, and like, hey, no, because that was bullshit. Like, she won fair and square. She adapted. Wasn't like she intentionally tried to cheat. She adapted to new surroundings. I don't know. Why is that bad?
The entire thing is just like a metaphor for not taking the easy way out, and that's sort of the big lesson at the end, because like it gets to the point where people are wishing for things and they're just getting anything they wish for, and it just starts making the world like. I actually wrote a story in university about this, where a few kids got this wishing power. I'm not going to bore you with the details, but they got this wishing power. And it just gets to the point where like the entire world gets just destroyed because everyone keeps wishing. And the whole point of it is at the end, Diana has to make a choice. I won't tell you. She has to make a choice. And the whole choice is that you can't take the easy route no matter what. Right. And that's sort of like the lesson she was talking about as a kid in that movie.
Route though.
It was like she fell off her horse. She should have continued on the path.
But she fell off the horse.
I know. So she should have left. If you watch Excalibur, have you seen the movie Excalibur, the John Boorman Excalibur with Liam Neeson? And that's a great movie. And nobody can cross the bridge because Lancelot's guarding the bridge, right? Uh-huh. So Arthur's trying to cross, and none of his knights can beat him in one-on-one competition. So then Lancelot's like, if anyone can best me, they can cross. So King Arthur shows up, and he's fighting Lancelot. And Lancelot's a better fighter, period. Lancelot's the best. So then he calls upon the power of Excalibur and like smashes Lancelot's weapon and almost kills him. And Lancelot's knocked out, but Excalibur breaks. And Merlin is like, you've broken what could not be broken. And it's like, and then he's like, my pride broke it. And he's like, this knight was supposed to win. And I used the power to change that. And it's like, because he fought with nobility and honor, and I tried to cheat by using the power. And he's like, I've lost for all time. Because the thing is, it's like, it's just like that's just what it is. And then he throws the sword into the lake, but then the Lady of the Lake restores and gives it back to him. That's a great movie. But anyways, that's sort of like,
that's bullshit. Okay,
no, that's not. That's not how it goes.
Basically, you gotta be penalized just because you have like a couple extra resources. Just because, like, what you no, but like, I hate this whole you gotta fight fair. It's never fair. Okay, you take any opportunity that you have. Thor. Okay, why is it fair that Thor has a magic hammer? Like,
well, that's just his
not
hammer.
fair. Why can't anybody hold his magic hammer? Like, I thought we were all fair.
Worthy.
It's not.
They're not worthy. Yeah, it's not so much about, it's not the fairness. It's just like, that's the game, right? The game is to take that path. If you take a different path, you've cheated and not take, like, whether you fall off your horse, the skill is to not fall off your horse and not to take that path. Because if another Amazon jumped off the horse and took that path, would it be okay?
But she didn't jump though. She got bounced off.
See, the problem
that's the whole thing. Like, it wasn't Diana's intention to fall off the horse. It just kind of happened, and she adapted to the situation. That's
right. But like, if you're watching
that one,
sorry, Ray, but if you're watching a horse race and a jockey falls off the horse and he jumps back on the horse and cuts through because he wants to win, if he doesn't go around the track, he'd be nailed for cheating. Same thought process.
Fair.
It's the same.
Like if you're in a race in a car and your car breaks down, you didn't want it to break down. You can't go take a taxi and cut it through all and be like, I'm at the end now. Like, you can't do it. You can't do it, man. If you notice in that opening
scene, I get what you're saying. It's just like, I thought just because, like, why couldn't the aunt talk to Diana after the match? Because, like, really, Diana had the lead. She missed one hoop. Sorry.
The game is you got to hit all the hoops, and she needed to do it because it's not just a lesson for Diana. It's a lesson for the Amazons. It's a lesson for that culture. It can't be acceptable in any way, shape, or form. So it has to be done in front of everyone. So
to be innovative, to be creative in winning is to cheat.
but Diana doesn't. But
what episode of sorry.
Go ahead.
Of The Simpsons, where Mr. Burns and Homer got paired up, and they had to, and he's like, "Hey, we have all the opportunity. Why should we cheat?" Like, Mr. Burns, like, insist that we cheat.
Yeah. Well, that's like,
but Diana doesn't cheat, right?
It wasn't cheating though. Like,
she also doesn't, splatter people against walls in front of children, except that she does.
That we know of. Not that we know of. I mean,
I love poking. I love poking.
There's a whole gap between 1945 and 1984. I mean, she could have gotten mad in the 60s. So
and went insane or whatever.
Well, she was probably looking for, it was the era of free love though. So she was probably like smoking weed and hanging out with the hippies, like
probably.
It'd be really funny if she accidentally caused JFK's murder.
Diana, there's someone on the grassy knoll. He's fine.
He's like,
he's fine.
And because like JFK and her had a thing, and she got kind of mad when she found out about Marilyn Monroe.
Yes,
it was an accident.
No, never mind. She's not mad at Jackie, right? She's mad at the mistress.
Remember Married with Children, where what's her name? Kelly was like, she's like, this is a conspiracy, like JIFK. She called it JIFK.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
I mean, hey, conspiracy against that family though. All the males have died. Like,
yes.
Remember when JFK Jr. died?
Yeah, that was weird.
It was weird.
But we know who killed JFK. It was the comedian. We saw that in Watchmen. It was the comedian, that bastard.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan has a lot to answer for.
He does. He's a bastard. Comedian's a great character though, even though he's a psychopath and kills pregnant women.
Hey,
when he's not raping, when he's not just raping.
When he's not raping other superheroes, yeah. Or attempted raping. But he's an interesting character. Okay, so let's talk a bit about what. Oh, X Corp came out, which I was like, on, because it's like corporations. Like, who cares?
I mean, I watched your video and I'm like, when are they going to do their taxes? That's probably going to be
right. I know, like, yeah, like, okay, the gala. So right now, Steve, what's going on is that there's a gala going on. Hellfire Club has created this gala, and the mutants are all attending, but also humans are attending. So it's supposed to be like everybody who's anybody is kind of at
like this a diplomatic thing.
Diplomatic thing.
They have people from all over the galaxy. We got the Shi'ar, the Kree, Skrulls. Like, this is basically a housewarming party,
right?
Like, and everybody's
planet-size X-Men. The big drop happened, which is basically there's another island. So there's Krakoa, okay, and then there's another island of other mutants. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with the details of it. It's part of like Ten of Swords and all that. So that island of mutants now lives on Mars. Like, they terraformed it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Not only that, Steven, not only that, the mutants, they like, you think, they put all these mutants on another mutant island on Mars where they would all die. No, Mars is a lush. They terraformed Mars.
Yeah. They terraformed Mars.
They did it in 2 hours.
It was like during the gala, they're like, "Oh, we'll be back." No, this was before. It was before the gala. Sorry, it was before. You're right.
Like, you don't just put all this together, and it was like, we got this. Like, and he made it, and they made Mars. They changed Mars's name. It's now Araco. And now it is the capital of the solar system.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. It is.
Hey, Caleb, what's going on, Caleb?
It is lush. There are mountains. There are plains. There are animals now. Yeah.
I mean, what did you look? I thought it was really cool. What were your thoughts? Did you like that?
I loved it. I was like, okay, all right. And it made me wonder, like, okay, if they could bring a dead planet back to life, can they create one from nothing?
I don't know.
Just
maybe.
Also, Steven, you got me reading Nightwing, and I love Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. And I think I have a really good Nightwing pitch for Ed justify why he should be married.
Okay.
This is centered at the end of Batman and Catwoman's failed wedding. You get that. And then you get Dick and you get Starfire. And they're like, we've been together so long, like, why not we just do it? And they just do it.
Okay.
No one knows. Everybody's like, what's going on? But everybody's happy for him. And then afterwards, they do a reverse engagement. Like, instead of going on the honeymoon, they have their bachelorette and bachelor party.
Okay.
Dick Grayson's is actually really chill. He's with Wally, Roy, Tim, Jason, and they're all just like at a really nice place drinking tea, just like really, really respectable. But with Starfire, this is where she ends up getting into a fight with all the people who had who fell in love with Dick Grayson. So she's going through all of them. Huntress, Tarantula,
Batgirl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Barbara Gordon's the last one.
It's like everyone's going to be Dick Grayson lives up to his first name.
Yeah, right? Well, here's the thing. Like, while they're doing this, Starfire is kind of like asking them questions like, okay, if you're in love with him, why didn't you go after him when you had the chance? Which you can't really stop with logic. And then you get Starfire versus Barbara. And they go into it, and Starfire helps Barbara realize that her being in love with Dick is actually her way of hanging on to her past after after the Killing Joke, like she never really got over it, and like her, like she wants to be like 19 again, back when the job was fun.
Right.
But she needs to grow up and explore, and that opens Barbara up for a bunch of other stories. She could do whatever she wants. You could make her do anything you want with her. Make her black. I don't know.
She's been. So did you read Nightwing?
Yeah.
Did you read this one?
I'm starting from the beginning right now. I'm going back. I'm loving it.
Are you going from number 1 of Nightwing?
Yes.
Oh wow, there's a lot, but there's a big section in the middle that's
one. The beginning of that one. I'm starting from the beginning of that one.
Infinite.
Oh, the beginning of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like issue 76.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Like Dick Grayson needs his own show. I thought this for.
I know.
Yeah.
Like it works on any network.
Yeah.
Like it works.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was great.
This was great. Heartless is such a great
so
villain.
Good.
Heartless is a great villain. His look
Heartless
is cool.
is great. Is this the first? Is Heartless a new character?
I don't recall ever seeing him, so I think he is.
I think he's new.
Related to an older character.
Maybe they haven't revealed. They haven't revealed the identity of him yet, or have they? No, they didn't reveal. They have not revealed the identity.
I've already seen them already.
He might be in something. He might. He might be in something else.
I think it's that mob boss, the one that. No. Dang.
No, Blockbuster. That's Blockbuster, I believe.
He's too big. He's too big. This guy's
too big.
Normal size.
There's a big. I mean, I don't know if we should spoil this. There's a super big mega reveal in this comic.
Oh, who saw that one coming?
Not me.
Nope.
Dude, you know how bad this was? I'm reading this, and I get to the last page. I was completely stunned. You know when you feel dumb after they explain who the killer is in like Murder She Wrote or something stupid. Yeah. You're like, how did I not? You know?
No. You got
like, this is crazy.
You got that's how you learn. Like that's how you're able to pick up on stuff later. Like
no.
Hey, Anthony. Hey, Zack Snyder fanboy.
Hey, guys.
Hey. No, it was crazy because when it was revealed, you looked again and you're like, I can see that now, but you almost have to put them side by side.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it then if people haven't caught this, but like the fight here was great.
Yeah.
With Heartless. So we've got Heartless running around. We have Blockbuster taking over the city, and now we have this mystery character, which we're not going to reveal. Holy shit! There's like a lot going on in this Nightwing comic.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're not gonna reveal it then because it's too good. It's too good.
Nightwing.
I mean, and yeah, this last page, Steve. I'm not gonna show it. But honestly, you look at it and you're like, yeah,
of course,
right? But like, you just, oh, dude, it's too good. And nobody's really talking about this that I've seen. I know sort of this new Supergirl outfit kind of took everybody by storm, but so we kind of like, as usual, comics get left in the dust. But remember these things?
Yeah.
Remember this?
Yeah.
This is a comic book. Remember that? They've been around a long time.
No, you want bad that Zack Snyder thing he said earlier this week about Batman and Catwoman.
Oh, well, that was it. That was from a Harley Quinn season 3 episode where they wanted to have that happen, and then DC stepped in and said no, that shouldn't happen. And Snyder posted that. It's weird. It's like, what is the point of it? I don't care if if he wants to do what he wants to do, then he was going to do it.
No,
it doesn't affect me, but like I'm just like it's just weird.
But then later on, you saw like a picture of like Nightcrawler doing it at the store, and it was like John Byrne's son's like, it's weird that we have to talk about this now.
Yeah, it was weird when I read that they nixed him. Like, well, yeah, like who wanted to like raise your hand if you want to see that? I'm like,
okay,
yeah.
You know what? Actually, I would like it. I wouldn't mind if if we started like a new scene, like they were finishing like an HBO series.
Oh yeah,
like the very end.
she was putting on the suit.
or he just lifted his head up or something. Like, just whatever, man. It's not hard.
No, it was just like, why are we inserting this? It seems like Harley Quinn is. I haven't watched any of it, but it seems like it's just trying to shock value again. Like, oh, look, we're going to have this happen, and it's like, okay, but why?
Yeah, I think it's trying too hard. I own the series. There's 2 seasons. I own season 1 and 2. Season 3 is I guess it's either on now or it's coming soon. I'll grab it on DVD. I haven't watched any of them. It just seems like I did watch a little bit of the first episode, and right away I thought, ooh, this looks like it's trying too hard. And I thought, I'll get back to it, another time or whatever. Did you see any of it, Greymalkin?
I did. I watched the first 2 seasons because like I felt like you did. Like, I felt like, man, they're really trying too hard. But then like I would read the reviews and I kind of feel like if I don't watch it, I'm a sexist.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right.
I have to watch it. And like, even like, I got to give it a fair shot, even though I know in my heart it's trash.
Right.
And like the second season just sucked.
Oh, really? Yeah.
No. I mean, the whole thing with Poison Ivy, she was with Kite Man, and then like the entire time, you're like, wow, they're really gonna break up a marriage, like a whole engagement, just because like one person thought like, hey, I'm in love with you. You should your life for me. This has been like 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Harley Quinn is okay, but like she's not the be all and end all of the DC universe for me. I like Margot Robbie. That's as far as that goes. To me, Harley Quinn is cool, and she's the best thing in the movies. Like in all of the movies that she's been in, she's been the best part for me. But like, it's just not. It's not enough. Like, it's not enough for me to care about her in the comics, at least. So I mean, that's just where I'm coming from that. But I own like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I got about 12 or 13 Funko Pops or toys of Harley Quinn. So I must like her in some way because I certainly have a lot of toys of her. But she's a fun character.
Any movie that she's in, come on.
Harley Quinn is the best. She is the best part of. She's the best part of Suicide Squad. She's the best part of Birds of Prey. She's the only thing in Birds of Prey.
Bro, that's such a low bar. That's like saying Kitty Pryde's the best part of X-Men: The Last Stand.
Actually, I think she is.
Low bar.
Yeah. It's definitely not a high bar, right?
Well, let me put it. I'll put it this way. I really like her in those movies.
Yeah, she's fine. She's great.
And my wife likes her. She's basically watching it for her. And she doesn't know anything about comics. So her first Harley Quinn exposure was Margot Robbie. So it's like she just likes her as that character.
No hating on Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie is a movie star.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Like we don't have those anymore. Like they come very rare. Like they're doing Harley Quinn movies because Margot Robbie wants to keep doing them.
Yeah.
That's it.
She loves the character, and that's fine. Cool. Let's keep that going.
Yeah.
But I still say Margot Robbie looks like did you guys ever watch that show My Name is Earl?
For sure, I've got all the seasons.
She looks like Joy.
Joy. The thing is that Joy, that's Jamie Presley.
Yeah, Jamie Presley.
The thing with Jamie Presley is that I've been watching her career, and she's on Mom, and Mom just ended, but she was on Mom. I watched her from Poison Ivy 3, Ivy Part 3. I had the poster. I still have the poster for Poison Ivy 2 and 3 rolled up now. I used to have it in my room, and I was like, Jamie Presley's the best, and I thought she was great. I loved Poison Ivy 3, so I've watched her since then. She was in DOA. She was what else? So I've been, and My Name is Earl was a great show. Earl was a hilarious show.
It's
too bad
funny.
that.
But like, I look at Margot Robbie, I look at Jamie Presley, like
a little bit, yeah.
Same, dead on the same. It's just you guys are from different parts of the planet.
Yeah.
Like, one's from the southern part of the United States. One's from the southern part of the Great Britain.
Yeah. Yeah. She's. Well, she was in Pan Am, and she didn't look like she did now. She was a brunette. She
looks good. She's a good actress, and she just gets like she gets. Yeah, it's Hollywood sucks.
No,
I really liked I liked I, Tanya a lot.
Tanya.
I, Tanya was so good.
I watched it like 3 times or something. I've got it on Blu-ray. That was like I hadn't bought Blu-rays in a long time. And then I saw I, Tanya. I'm like, oh, I got to get this, and I actually got it. I really liked it. I was even thinking of getting the poster for it. Usually, if I really like a movie, I like getting the poster as well. Like, but it's got to be the original one sheet 27 by 40, or else I'm not getting it. So I was thinking about getting the I, Tanya poster. It's not a great poster or anything, but it's just a cool. It's just a good movie. I was and the girl from Mom, the lady from Mom, I can't remember the actress's name now.
That was Jenny.
Oh my god, she was like, she's uncanny. She was crazy. Did she win the supporting? Did she win Best Supporting Actress for that?
I think she did.
She's been good forever, man.
She's been good forever. And actually, my wife watches Mom, and I've watched quite a bit of it. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's a good show. Okay, so we talked about Nightwing. We didn't spoil Nightwing, which is fine. So if you guys, okay. Now I don't think. Yeah, go ahead.
Going back to Planet Size X-Men.
Yeah.
This is what they did to Mars.
Yeah.
They made it into a diplomatic area. So like anybody, like other civilizations, they go there and they say, hey, stay on the space station, because if you go outside, the Arakos are crazy. They will kill you. Just don't. No, they will kill you. They don't care.
So was that the Sword Station from Sword, or is that another Sword Station? Because that confused me.
Oh no, it's another sword. Like that is another Sword Station.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Also,
so that confused the crowd. Oh, and dude, I gotta ask you something else. Sorry, I gotta ask you something else. So, do the Children of the Atom, are they not mutants? I am so confused.
No. They are mutates. They're more closer to Captain America, because they're getting mutant stuff inserted inside them.
Okay. Jesus Christ, I was like so confused.
Yeah, this is what happened. The birth of an idea.
Yeah. And that's Matt. That's what's his face? Yeah.
So
Jamie Braddock literally gave birth to an idea. Like he literally gave birth because they like he manifests stuff. So they're like, oh, we need you to like give birth to this. So he literally gave birth to it. Like he didn't
literally.
He birthed. So yeah. So that's Captain Brit. So that's Captain Britain's brother.
Yes, his older brother.
Hey, what's going on, Truth? I was watching your stream just a few moments ago before I started mine. So Captain Britain's brother literally gave birth to a space station.
Because all right, because what the hell's going on? Time to come up with a space station that big? So they have reality warpers. They have telepaths. They can do something like Inception in your brain and just make it grow. And if you're a reality warper, you can just make that burst out of you.
So crazy. That all happened in this issue of Planet Size X-Men, on sale now at your local retailer and stores.
It's good. It's worth it.
So did Inhumans still on the blue part of the moon? Do you think
I think so.
saw them doing this? Because they would have had a close view of it.
Possible.
Yeah, they are.
I honestly cannot read any other Marvel comics, to be honest. Like Iron Man is not too bad. I'm catching up slowly on Iron Man. I've been keeping up with Captain Marvel just because it's Captain Marvel, and I feel bad because everyone hates Captain Marvel, so I keep up with it. Literally because I feel bad for the character because she used to be so great, and they've turned her into this bullshit thing. But I can't stomach much other Marvel comics. It's like I like X-Men, and then everything DC right now. From the fire. And I read Supergirl, which was not too bad. And we'll get to Supergirl because there's lots to talk about with her. But I mean, like, yeah, Nightwing is killer. The Batmans, the Supermans. What else came out this week?
DC is so expensive, though. I saw
DC's expensive.
Yes,
I know.
It must be like, I swear, somebody at DC must be smoking some really good crack in order to get those prices.
I know.
Those are crack prices. People are going to.
The thing is, I can't give up Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman and all that. Like, it's hard to give that up. I just can't. I'll never give up Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman. I have like 400 Wonder Woman comics right here. Like, how many do you fit in a long box? And I've got them double packed into, like, I've got one board with 2 comics back to back, and it's filled. The one long box is filled. I can't fill anymore. I've now gone to another box, so that's got to be 300, 400 Wonder Woman comics. I can't stop. I'm like, I'm a Superman Wonder. I'm a Trinity addict. I can't
You need
stop.
rehab.
And I won't stop X-Men either. Shit, I'm collecting like 30 comics a month, guys. Like, this is outrageous. This is like a $200 a month hobby.
Hey, there are worse hobbies to have. Okay? Drugs, alcohol, whatever vice that you could think of. This is like, hey, this one will not have you like ass out at 3 a.m.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I just can't. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, DC for me, like, I've seen people talking comic book wise, talking some shit about comics in general, and I think you got to watch your tongue, because I do everything case by case basis. I'm not going to say all Marvel is garbage, because the X-Men titles, like X-Men, Marauders, not Marauders. I'm sorry, X-Men, Hellions, like X-Corps or X-Force, New Mutants. They're all really good. And you said, I watched your latest, I don't know if it was a stream or a video, because I'm just confused on everything. There's a stream where you're talking like it's great time to be a fan, because there's a lot of good X-Men stuff coming out. There's some shit coming out, like, or stuff that I don't care about, like X-Corp, which I literally don't care about.
X-Corp looks like it should be like a side plot in Marauders.
Yeah.
All that, like, the business.
I agree with you on that.
That's Marauders stuff. Like,
I agree. Good point.
Why isn't Emma on this? Why is she on this in this book?
You would think she'd be tailor made for that story,
right?
No, I mean, so I don't get it.
I will say this though, X-Corp is really cool because I love the little character interactions. The last couple of issues, they've been showing Monet kind of being really snippy with Xavier, and it's really funny to me. It's really because
she needs to be slapped. I don't like her at all.
Okay,
Slap her.
You gotta understand. Xavier, he was hands-on with the first, second, and the New Mutants. After the wow. Okay, but after the New Mutants, Xavier, he wasn't hands-on with the students anymore. And Monet is part of Generation X. That's another that's the first generation of mutants that he wasn't hands-on with. So they don't revere him like that. They're like your grandkids, like, calm down, Grandpa. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right. And then I'm not gonna have any grandkids, but I'm an uncle to my wife's side's got 2, and my thing, 1 boy, 1 girl on each side. Listen, if they're talking shit with me, it's like, you ain't getting any of this stuff. It was all going to you, right? It's like, listen, it was all going to you guys. Looks like you guys are going to be cut out. We're going to give it to Steve's kids or whatever. It's like, I've got like 40 long boxes waiting for you guys to pick up, and it looks like you guys don't want it anymore, do you? Because you start talking shit to your Uncle J-Man, and all of a sudden J-Man's going to cut you out of the will.
Yeah,
you what? I'm gonna donate it to like the homeless or something. They can read comics.
Yeah, but you don't kiss today. They'll be like, Shady Pines, Uncle Jay. Shady Pines,
can't.
We're not afraid of you.
Little known fact: I'm immune to death. It's like I've got the resurrection protocols. I'm not going anywhere as long as they keep making movies. As long as DC and Marvel keep making movies, I will survive. Like, that's my life. Like. That's why I don't get angry at stuff, because I just want it all to survive. You can hashtag whatever you want, and I'm like, yeah, hashtag it. Like, as long as they're making something, I'm
relevant.
Yeah. Did you guys don't read Flash, right? I think Sean reads Flash.
Yeah.
Sean and I can talk about Flash, and I don't think anybody read Supergirl, right? Nobody got
you guys jokes about the Flash, though. I mean, like, you could make so many jokes about, like, hey, Flash, fastest speed boot, huh?
Well,
like, you probably get that all the time. Like, I hate you guys. Like, I hate.
I think what pissed me off was this particular issue of Flash, where I've seen some people getting like angry about certain aspects of this. And I'm thinking, guys, like, it's a comic. Like, this isn't like, I know people get angry at movies and stuff as well too, which is fine. Sure. And I do that all the time, right? But like, comic books are on, because they're ongoing, you have to switch things up here and there, right? Like this planet-sized X-Men. It's like, oh, they're on Mars now. I know. but we got to do something, right? It can't repeat forever and ever the same Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Oh, here we go. It's the Brotherhood again. Like, you have to do something to change up these comics to make it interesting to people to go week by week. This isn't like a movie where it takes a year to produce it. Then there's like 6 months of marketing and all that. And then the movie comes out and you watch it for 2 hours or 7 if it's Zack Snyder. And then, I'm just joking. And then, but no, I'm just and then you can watch it a million times if you want. You buy it on 4K and you can watch it a bunch of times. Like, this is every week you're going to pick stuff up. It can't just be boring. It has to have something more going on. Like a movie you can watch a bunch of times, right? Like, there's people who have watched Snyder Cut, like, shit, they've watched it like 15 times, right? Well, that's your luxury. This is like you read it and you're done. You're not going to really reread a lot of things too many times, but you want to read this one and be intrigued to go get the next one. So you got to change stuff up. So I'm not really too angry and I'm not angry about movies either. We're going to get to the Supergirl stuff when Sean comes on because I want to see what his take is. But
I can guess his take.
No, I don't think. I mean, you're talking about the costumes or the.
Yeah.
Well, his take is going to be he doesn't care because that's almost sort of my take. Nothing bothers me anymore. I only pose questions, and when I pose questions, people get very angry at me, and I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. But we'll get to that. Okay, so what else did you want to say, Gray, about?
No, what going on? What you were talking about? Like I've been saying this for a while. Anytime, if you're going to take over as writer of a major book, you gotta do your homework. If you're gonna have a list of characters that you're gonna play with, know what happened to them last time we saw them. I can't stand that. It's like, oh, what? All right, Cannonball's doing this, and then he gets on another team. Like, okay, what happened with that? Like, we want like a reference or something. Like, it doesn't have to be a major arc, just a little some passing dialogue. It'll read a lot better. And let's face it, some comic dialogue is really hokey. You gotta jazz it up. You gotta make them talk like regular people talk. Mm-hmm. You could be a gatekeeper for a comic book, but as long as you're trying to progress the story, trying to like elevate it, or that's why I'm saying let Days of Future Past come. Okay, if you're gonna say that it's gonna get all bad for mutants, let's show it. Let's go all in. Let's see people die. Let's see people make bad decisions. Let's see people turn on other people. Like,
well, there's going to be mutants are going to be. Did you read New Mutants? The Shadow King. What a piece of trash. Now I missed something, and one of my subscribers a couple of my subscribers pointed me out. Listen, they're the first. As soon as I make a mistake, there's people waiting for me to make a mistake so they can nail me. But I appreciate it because it keeps me on my toes. So I forgot that clones can't be resurrected.
I
forgot that. Man, dude, within 1 minute of that video going up, it's like comment 1, you're an idiot, J-Man. Clones can't. No, that's not what they said. They're like clones can't be resurrected. I'm like, oh yes, I forgot. Jesus H. I'm reading 30 comics plus whatever's in the bins here, and I'm literally watching TV shows while reading comics and playing Marvel Strike Force at the same time. Like, I've literally had people saying like, how are you actually doing all of this? It's like I'm live streaming, playing Marvel Strike Force now. And I've got comics open here that I'm trying to read, and it's like, it's like I'm multitasking. So if I miss something, anyways. But I love Gabby.
I feel bad because
I feel bad.
I really wanted to fight an 8-year-old.
I mean, like she's gonna come back, obviously, right? So I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna do something.
Yeah. Also, the whole thing with Warlock, the way that he, I feel like Warpath was a little too hard on him because Warpath doesn't understand that he got dropped like a middle schooler, like Like, you know, when you first get a girlfriend and all of a sudden you just stop hanging out with all your friends. You just like, oh, I'm all about you. I love you so much. I swear. That's why when I was younger, I hated all my friends' girlfriends. all the time. Like, and then you make you like look at your friend a little different, like, wow, you were so desperate. You just want someone to love you? Jeez, like, come on.
I just watched Luca this weekend as well.
How was that? I keep hearing
I thought it was like 10 out of 10, man. I thought it was awesome. Well, maybe 9 out of 10. I love Pixar.
Don't trust them, man.
You don't trust Pixar?
They're emotionally manipulative.
My God. Do tell.
No, ever since Up, like, I think Up was actually an accident. They were just trying something out, and it worked. And that's why every Pixar movie, they always had that one part where it's like, oh, you're not supposed to, like, it's rough. Like, I can't trust Pixar. Like, they know the formula how to make people cry now. Like,
yeah. I didn't cry on this one, but I usually don't cry on Pixar, but I cry on weird stuff. We should do a stream, top 5 movies that you cry on for no reason.
Big Fish.
I cry on Conan the Barbarian.
That's weird.
No, it's not. It's not. I cry on not the Michael Bay Transformers movies. Those I cried on for different reasons. I actually get teary-eyed in the Transformers animated movie.
Oh God!
And not when Optimus Prime dies, but when they open the Matrix, and then Stan Bush, who is the greatest inspirational songwriter of all time, and then they play "You Got the Touch," and then Hot Rod's opening the thing, and he's like, "Rise, Rodimus Prime." Guys, give me a second. I've got a security guy calling me. Hold on. Hello.
All right. We'll talk about you behind your back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
He's probably phoning him about why he's crying over Transformers. Security guy is like super worried about that.
Like, sir, we need to talk to you about that. Like, we're your security company, and you're embarrassing us. We cannot be doing stuff like that anymore. Straighten it up, all right? Get it together.
Yeah. So, I mean, of all the X-Men titles that you're reading, which one do you like the most right now? Which one is
man, there's so like, there's like 3 of them. Like, X-Men's really good. Yeah. Hellions is basically Archer.
Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm back. No, that was my they're doing some renovations to my underground parking, so I have to move my car tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So that they're just calling to let me know. Okay, sorry. Okay. When did I cry on Jay Wonder nominee for best picture? Oh, I will cry. I will be like, that would be the best. You know what I really like? I gotta tell you, I honestly like that I've now become the Wonder Woman 84 guy, and I like that everyone hates Wonder Woman 84 because it makes me feel even better. I always feel
so
good.
Bad, though. It's so good.
You didn't watch it. Hashtag didn't watch the movie. So hashtag didn't watch the movie.
I'm sorry. I get the same feeling from that movie that I got from Rollerball. I'm not paying to pay.
Whoa! Well, the remake,
the one with LL Cool J that came out in 2002. Remember that one? Yeah.
He's talking about that
in theaters.
So that was your fault.
I don't
think it's a BVS hit. No, Sean is not a B. Sean has seen BV. Hold on. Sean has seen BVS more than all of us combined. He's watched it. Like, huh?
It's a good movie. The extended cut.
He's watched it. No, literally, that man has bought merchandise from it. Do not believe any.
No, yeah, he's bought so many. He's watched it so many times.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why. Like I haven't seen the extended cut yet. I own it.
The extended cut makes everything worth it. You're like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow, Clark Kent is actually a really great guy.
Does Superman not die in it?
He does die, but you actually get to see him do more reporting.
That's cool.
You see him in Gotham investigating Batman. So, like, instead of just like, oh, I don't like you because you did. Like, he has bases. He talks to people. Like,
at Geek Studios.
Yeah,
I'm going to watch the extended cut eventually. What I'm going to probably do is I'm just waiting for. I saw some people pre-ordered or got in different countries. They got the Snyder cut. I didn't know that came. I've been checking. I haven't seen it for pre-order, but I saw people on my Facebook groups posting that they have it. So I don't know if it's a bootleg or not.
it's HBO.
So once the Snyder cut comes out official, like proper 4K, I'm going to do Man of Steel, BVS, Snyder Cut, not at once because that's just like not gonna happen.
That's a suicide, right?
That I will do it in like maybe a weekend or something. I'll probably wait till till a vacation when I have like a week vacation, and I will do the entire thing and be like super straight and just. I always give every movie a shot, anyways. And I've seen them all in the theater. I would have seen Snyder Cut in the theater. I'm gonna see Flash in the theater. I know some people are mixed on Flash, but we're gonna go see it. Obviously, Steve's gonna go with me and Sean's gonna go with me. We're all gonna go see Flash, and we'll all see short hair Supergirl. Why didn't they go? I know she has short hair in the comics, that character, but give her long hair. It is not flattering to this actress. This actress is very, very attractive. They gave her this short hair. I'm like, why? Like, her hair was really nice. If you see her hair, if you just see pictures of that actress normally, she has nice, long, flowing hair, and they cut it to like short. Yeah. I know the character has short hair. Now there's gonna be 400 comments saying, "Well, the character has short hair." I don't care. Don't say it's from the comics because they never copy the comics. Why'd they copy it on this thing? Give her the long hair.
I mean,
okay. I mean,
oh, it's out in the UK.
Oh, it's out in the UK.
Sorry, that's the wrong one.
No, that's not the Supergirl. This is not. Well, it's supposed to not be Kara, I think. We don't know who she's playing. You're right. She might be playing Lara Kent or whatever, right?
I swear.
J-Man and Stephen R.W.
We're 5 years away from having a female Batman.
Caleb, you're a WB supporter. Didn't they produce the Snyder cuts? The Snyder cut?
They imported.
Yeah, imported it. Yeah, okay. So there you go. Yeah, so UK. The UK. So okay, so that won't work for. Well, we're all Region 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all Region 1. So I'll wait for Region 1 to get that. Obviously, I'm not gonna, because what's the point if I need to play it on my proper surround sound system? You can't. Honestly, you're really not going to watch that movie on a bootleg or not a bootleg, but like even if it's official 4K. I did get the Chinese. I got the Chinese version of Conan the Barbarian because the scene that was cut was back in it. It's region free. I'm still going to wait for the proper one, Geek Studio, because I've gotten region free movies that don't play in my player, and my player is a Sony player, and it's tied into my surround sound. So if I use a region free player, it won't be tied to my surround sound, and I didn't get my surround sound to not use it or whatever. Okay, so we're waiting for Sean. So I texted Sean. I don't know what's going on. He might come on in about 10 minutes or so. We can talk because I wanted to mention about what else did I want to mention? Oh, so I've started reading this Supergirl story. I started reading Supergirl. This is one of 6. I thought it was pretty good. I wasn't crazy about the interior art, but she's like on this other planet and it's her birthday and she's getting drunk and there's a red sun so she can feel the effects of the drinking. But there's this girl whose father was killed and now she's going around trying to get people. It looks like a fantasy world. Yeah. And she's going around trying to get people to kill the father. And you're like, so she goes up to Kara and it's like, oh, can I hire you to kill this guy? And Kara's like, no, that's not happening.
Not even.
But she looks like the Supergirl from the 1983 movie.
Well, this is regular Supergirl.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, like, wow.
That's regular Supergirl.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, this has got the nice cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the glossy cover. But I wasn't crazy about the interior art.
Yeah. I it's good for another book.
I agree.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm not saying the art is bad. I'm just saying it doesn't fit Supergirl.
Not for that kind of story.
No. You need more like a fantasy illustrator who can do these off-world things and all that. Have you been reading Tom Taylor's? Yeah. We talked about. Oh, I love it. So we didn't spoil anything here. Big reveal at the end. I thought that was super good. I mean, this Nightwing book could literally be a TV series. You could literally just adapt the comic.
I'm serious. I've been saying, okay, seriously, Nightwing should be his own show. Batman should be a supporting character that kind of used for comedic effect, like just show how like different he is from Bruce. He's like, and like I don't know, like he's with somebody else, and Batman shows up, and he says like that's the guy who raised you. You know what? He's not that bad once you get past the emotional cripple, like doesn't want to talk to anybody. Oh, he's a nice guy. I'm still
see, great. The only thing is that I agree with you, but I don't actually want Batman to appear in Nightwing at all because people will be like, "Oh, we want Batman." Like I don't like. I think you could still mention what you just said, and people will get it because they know who Batman is without showing him. Like I don't know. I'm just like very much like I'm tired of like all of the supporting characters who don't matter getting their own series. So
yeah,
I kind of just like Batman. Just don't bother showing up anymore unless you're in your own series. Like just like everyone, Batwoman really dropped the ball with that Bruce Wayne guy. Like that was really bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Okay,
Batwoman is bad.
I got one for you guys.
Okay.
What 5 DC characters that you think should have a show right now? No order.
I mean, I would adapt the Joker storyline for TV, and if you don't want to call it a Joker series, you can call it a Commissioner Gordon series or something, and not the Commissioner Gordon series that we're having now or Gotham or whatever this bullshit is. I like that idea. I'd like to see maybe somebody who's like a little bit more like a weirder character. Like, I really like Animal Man. I like Animal Man a lot. You know who else I really like? Resurrection Man. This character has not gotten his due. Resurrection Man, for those who don't know, his superpower is he can't die, but anytime he would die, he can die. Whenever he dies, he automatically comes back to life with a superpower that he didn't have previously.
Oh, like Quantum Leap. Like he's
sort
in
of
the body, but he's like, yeah.
There's a great series where like he was teamed up with is it maybe I can't remember the character's name. He was teamed up with this guy, and he would and the guy was like shooting him, and Resurrection Man would get up, and he's like, "What powers do you have?" And he's like, "Oh," he goes, "I can change the color of objects." Bang! He just shot him again, and it's like he got off the gun, and he's like, "What do you have now?" He's like, "Oh, I can run fast." He's like, or I don't know what he said. He goes, "I don't know." He goes, "I can do math." He's like, "No, bang!" And then he's like, he goes, "Oh, I can shoot lightning." He's like,
"Okay,
yeah, okay, that's pretty good." And then they stormed the thing. He kept shooting him until he got a good power, and I was like, "This is so good."
That'd be so funny.
The question, I agree. The question would be
that would be cool.
Actually, you know what would be even better? Sandman.
I think isn't he getting his own show?
Is he? Yeah. Oh no! I'm sorry, not Neil Gaiman Sandman. I'm talking about Wesley Dodds Sandman.
Oh, from
Gas Mask. Yeah, I love the Sandman Mystery Theater, I think it was called. That series was the damn best. So is that 5? So question, Sandman. I'll throw Jonah Hex. Oh, I have every Jonah Hex comic, man. From when his miniseries, he had those 3 miniseries. From that point on, I have everything that ever came out for Jonah Hex. Everything. Like the whole New 52, whatever it was, All-Star Western, the whole thing. I have everything for Jonah Hex.
I think they could do like a bunch of different genres. So you could do Nightwing would be the procedural cop one.
Yeah,
right.
You could do a fantasy one with one of the Green Lantern characters, like
John Stewart. Well, they might. Yeah, hopefully that's coming. Right.
You could do a comedic series with Plastic Man.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Like you have so many things you could do as series, and each one would be unique and different.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't know why you don't do that. Like that seems to be an obvious thing to do with your characters that you haven't really pushed to the forefront yet.
Yeah.
So just do it. Like, I don't get it.
DC has a
Western.
Who's your 5?
What's your 5, Greymalkin?
Oh no, Steven first. I want to wait.
So how many?
By Plastic Man, Nightwing,
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. I agree, Jonah Hex. Right, that's the one I would do. I would do Gotham City Sirens, to be honest with you.
Oh wow! Okay.
That series desperately needs to be a TV show. I don't know why they haven't done one yet.
There's no creative head.
No.
Okay, so I would go Nightwing. Do that. He'd be the action adventure one. Like yeah. Booster Gold.
Yeah, Booster Gold would be good.
Like, get Nathan Fillion to play him. Like, animated. I don't care. Like,
that'd be cool.
I don't care. Catwoman get her own series.
Yeah.
Just straight. And here's the thing: you would not have to she doesn't have to be a good guy. Let's go straight on. Like, she does what she does. She doesn't care. Like, she's a thief. Why would she care?
Yep.
A show. Well, you know what? I would say Gotham PD. Like, but make it more grittier. Make it like Saw. No, because if you look at it, like Gotham City Cops, they're basically in a Saw movie all the time.
Right.
Like, imagine going up to all right. Imagine if you're a cop, and the first time you get called in for a Joker murder or a Joker scene, you're like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to work. I don't want to work in the cops anymore. This guy.
Who wants to go to who wants to work in Gotham Gotham City or whatever? Like, I would want to.
The pay must be really good.
Oh, I doubt that.
No. I mean, like, it must be really high because the turnover rate is so low. I'm saying, like, and plus
5 new openings. 6 new openings.
No, well, also, like, you gotta think about, like, if you're a Gotham cop, you get, like, say you get paid $100,000 a year. There's also, you can start getting bribed.
Yeah. Your salary is this, and your bribe amounts, your bonuses go up to like 50%.
It's like, I'm a good cop, but I also put away a lot of.
Yeah.
It's like, I also work freelance for the Penguin.
Yeah, on the side or whatever.
No, there's this guy, I think I told you guys, Lane Cuisine. He's been coming up with like these videos of what's like working for Gotham villains. Like like Joker, Dent, what had Mr. Freeze, and the guard's like, man, like he said, we pull out this job for $3 million, and he says, "Oh, I need to buy tech because for my wife, but I will be rewarded soon." Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, who works for Mr. Freeze? He's the worst. It's like, I'm gonna rescue my wife, dude. That's not happening. Well, that did happen in Detective Comics, but anyway,
you got to wear a freaking parka to see him. You got
to. Marcus, I didn't forget about you, Marcus. We're gonna talk about that, dude. We're gonna talk about that. Was that your 5, Greymalkin? Did we?
Oh no, he needs a 5th one.
I said Nightwing, Booster Gold, Catwoman,
Gotham.
Yeah, Gotham PD,
like proper Gotham.
Yeah, and really, you know what? Lois.
From Superman and Lois, or a different Lois?
No, strictly Lois. Before she found out Superman was like her early years when she was getting started.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we meet her, she's already like a top flight journalist. We need to see like what was she doing before, because it sounds like she was doing some wild stuff. Like she exposed. She has people who want her dead. Let's lean into that. Let's get into that. Like, why is she so protected? No, I'm not saying anything like insidious.
Right.
Just like her dad. Like maybe something with her dad. Like her dad made sure like she has extra protection. I mean, he's a military guy, so he could probably make that happen.
Yeah,
I'm liking what they're doing with Lois, and so we'll talk about Superman and Lois and Loki, and the Supergirl picks as well. Okay, so MCU should adapt. So what do you think about that? Should they do this whole Krakoa stuff, or do you want to start from Xavier gathering the people together?
I think we know. You know what? I think we need to treat the school the way Marvel's done Spider-Man's great saying. It happened. We're not going to say it. Like it happened a long time ago. Let's go with now. But they're going to have a hell of a time trying to figure out how to bring the mutants into this. Like,
it's very hard. I don't know. I actually don't know what you should do, because I always try to go to the comics, but the problem is that we're so far past what the movies are so far behind. And guys like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, they haven't really changed fundamentally. So you can bring Superman and just have a new adventure with them, right? Like, if they do another one with Henry Cavill, you know, it's like, just do a Superman story. Like, Superman's one of these, like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, like these characters don't need to be updated that much. Like, they could just kind of be on their own. You could update them a little bit and just continue on. Like, I'm trying to say, like, nobody needs to, let's say nobody ever saw any Superman movie. They could walk into Man of Steel 2, if there is going to be one, and just watch it. Like, right. You know, cause you kind of know who Superman is. The mutants, I don't know what to do. Because, like, how far back do you go? Like, do you go to the first 5? Do you literally do Cyclops, Jean, Iceman? I don't know.
If I was working at Marvel, that's what I would do. I would just start from the beginning, make animated movies. Like, the first one would be the original 5. The second one would be the second generation. And we would reference stuff. Like, you can, the X-Men. I don't know if the X-Men even really need to be in the MCU. Like, the X-Men don't need the MCU. The MCU needs the X-Men.
Whatever they decide with the X-Men, I feel they're a lot like Superman, where the basics haven't even been tackled yet. Yeah. Like, we haven't had Brainiac in a movie. We haven't had Bizarro in a movie. We haven't had those guys in a movie. I feel the same with X-Men. Okay, we had the Brotherhood, right, a while back. Yeah. We didn't get Mr. Sinister ever.
No.
Right? Apocalypse wasn't done correctly. We never got Onslaught. We never really got the Sentinels properly.
No. Even the Hellfire Club wasn't
done well.
Wasn't done that well either.
The whole set it in the 60s was just weird.
No, weird.
Phoenix wasn't really done well either. No. There's so, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I really actually don't know. This is one thing I can't answer. I have no idea what I would do for this. Like, if you, like, people say, what do you want to do for the next Superman? I would literally do Elite, Man of Tomorrow, or Brainiac. Like, easy peasy. Like, there's your next 3 movies right there, right? It's like, just do those. You can do Unbound. You can do Man of Tomorrow. You could do Elite. There's your next 3 movies. You already have your Henry Cavill guy to do them, and it's a done deal. Proper Superman, no black costume. Proper Superman costume. It's like, there, you're good to go. That's 3 movies you could do right now. I can't answer X-Men. I don't know. I like, if I did the original 5, people might be like, well, that's boring. You know,
boring.
It'd be boring, right? No, I don't know what to do.
No, like, okay, all right. This is how you do the original 5 X-Men. You do it like a coming of age teen movie. That's all you got to do. You just got to show them learning about their powers. Like, just show them in height. Like, it's done for, like, we've all seen a teenage TV show set in high school. That's all you gotta do, man. Like, it's not hard.
The only problem, I agree with you, Gray. I thought the same thing, but the only problem is they've already done that so many times. You got New Mutants, they were kids. You got the Runaways, they were kids. The Gifted, they were kids.
Like the Gen X.
Like Gen X. Like, it's just like kid after kid after kid after kid with the mutants. It's just like you almost have to do the original 5 as a montage into the main movie to sort of say this is where they came from, and then you got to flip through a bunch of history to get to your story.
Okay, hold on. What about this? Let's say they're on Krakoa, and there's some mutants in, like, a classroom. Maybe young kids, undefined mutants. We don't know what these kids are.
Sure.
And they're watching a presentation with Magneto or Emma or somebody or Jean, and they're like, it's important to know where you came from, and then it's just quick montages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of, like, what they've done before.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, Scott and I were so young when we first found Xavier.
Right.
You know, and maybe just do like the first like 15 minutes, just like flashbacking everything that the mutants, and there's like, and that leads us to today. Now we're a strong nation. We live on Krakoa, blah, blah, blah. And then you move on. I don't know. Like, Marcus, if you're still with us, what are your thoughts on that? That's for Bell. Help the MCU explore Spider-Man, the rich universe characters, not to worry about the wide universe introduce Oscorp. I mean, I don't know. Craven is coming, I'm hearing.
Yeah. I think Craven's great.
What's the next?
They need to go with like, they need to with the hero, with the Rogues Gallery of Spider-Man. They need to go deep. Let's go past the good stuff. Let's get to the bottom of the barrel.
Tarantula and Puma.
Hey,
Molten Man.
Hey, why not do Identity Crisis when he was 4 different heroes at the same time?
People are confused about that, man.
Yeah, I need my Spider-Man to be a bit more straightforward. Where this is I actually think Vulture was great because he was a crook.
Yeah.
Mysterio was good because he's a shyster, right? And he's and that's Now the surrounding elements of that movie are not great. Too many stupid hijinks and silliness. They need to grow Spider-Man up fast, get him into Spider-Man, not boy. Detach the Iron Man stuff and just be like, look, Iron Man's dead. Just move on now. It's over. He's dead. Like, forget about him. And bring in Scorpion, who's my guy. That actor that played him, he's from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. The guy's a great actor.
Right.
He looks like a good Scorpion, like Mac Gargan. Like, I think he'd be a good Mac Gargan. Get that actor. I was so happy when I saw him because I thought he's great in those other shows. Give him the friggin' green power suit with the tail. You can have the government, if you want to do it a government thing instead of Jameson, have the government use him as a tool to capture Spider-Man now that they think Spider-Man's bad, and have that play out. No Spider-Verses and 100 other people coming in. It's just too weird. It's great for animation because it's a lot of fun and you can just have fun watching all these cool Spider-Man fight each other and talk. That's all really fun. For live action, I prefer it to be dialed back into a little bit simpler. Yeah. I love Batman in the black suit as well. I think Batman in the black suit is great.
Batman's always in the black suit.
Yeah, and I agree, Caleb. Batman in a black suit is awesome. It's awesome.
No, like, I would like to see in the next Spider-Man movie, I would like to see like Peter Parker, like both sides of his life are completely chaotic. Like, one end, he's going to trial over what happened over Spider-Man Far From Home, and then on the other hand, he still has to be Spider-Man.
Right.
Like he has to be in disguise.
Yeah.
Like he dresses up like Daredevil and he meets up with Daredevil like
what are you doing? I don't know why.
That'd be really funny.
Far From Home revealed his identity.
Yeah.
It was, oh my god.
Yeah, that was
I swear.
That was a fail.
That was a fail.
They just wanted to reveal J. Jonah Jameson. They were so excited. Like,
yeah, that was.
I don't know.
They've done everything to take apart the Spider-Man universe. Like Ned Leeds, he knows his identity, and
Aunt May knows his identity.
Who?
Like
Aunt May.
Yeah, like,
Aunt May knows his identity. Like MJ figures it out, but that is from.
That's fine.
Comics, but that's from the comics. She did figure out he was Spider-Man.
But this isn't Mary Jane.
But this isn't Mary Jane. This is just
this is Michelle. This is like, also I've heard this theory that they like to turn red-haired characters black. Is that a thing?
It is. They've all been turned. Jimmy Olsen.
Wait. Does this mean that Jean Grey is going to be black? And so we're going to be able to see the Dark Phoenix and be able to say, oh, yep, there goes the story of a mad black woman.
She'll be the Dark Phoenix.
No, that's like, oh no, that's worse. That's the Phoenix. Mad black woman. It's like, she's
I don't know why they do that. I know.
In regard to that topic, Hollywood just enjoys digging the hole deeper every time. So
I mean,
I know. I agree.
It's weird.
I know.
Like what? Black people are the redheads of people, or is that what you're trying to say? Like,
I don't know why they did that. Like,
yeah.
Wait, so that mean Banshee's gonna be black?
If Toby dies, we riot.
Oh, wow.
He's not gonna die. Chameleon. Yeah, he's an interesting character.
He's interesting, but he's got to be like with someone because the Chameleon can't really fight. Like he needs to be the infiltration guy or something.
He needs to have someone else or whatever. Hey Dave, what's going on? Thanks for joining us.
What if it's the Black Cat and like the Chameleon is her ex-boyfriend and the Chameleon thinks that that her and Spider-Man are seeing each other. He's just messing with
Jerry. Why
are you messing with?
Remember Jerry Springer?
Bro? Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. Dave, I'm right there with you. Make the original 5. Make the first villain. Don't even do Magneto. Have him be like a flashback. Make it Juggernaut. Make him scary because they don't know what he is. Because this is an unstoppable machine. Imagine if you're a regular person and you find out Superman's coming after you and he's pissed. Like you'll be terrified.
Toby has always been my least favorite Spider-Man. What about did you like him better than the Japanese Spider-Man or Nicholas Hammond?
I mean, I liked him better than the Leonardo DiCaprio one because at least the Tobey Maguire one we actually saw happen.
Clap in the theater. Oh, Andrew, that's good of you. Be a good sport about that. Give Cable.
I don't know how
everyone is.
Oh wow! I don't know if we should be congratulating Andrew on that one.
Andrew, it's fine. People like to put. I don't know. People like. I don't know why people don't get upset. Andrew, it's fine. It's fine. It's mine.
Whoa!
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's okay. This is the danger room. This is what happens. You get any. The thing is that like. I think people haven't been made fun of enough in real life. I saw this video. Check this out. This is a hot topic, hot take. Nerds have not been picked on enough. Hold on. Lately. Because right? And the thing is that because I've always been made fun of for liking horror movies. I used to be made fun of for horror movies. And also metal music, which used to be like a weird, like you were shunned. It's like, oh, metal music, right? Horror movies, and then superheroes. It's like, oh, this guy's a super loser, right? So those are like my 3 favorite things. And the thing is that it toughened me up, right? Because like when people say to me I'm a dumbass on Facebook and literally I did a video. I was on this other guy's channel talking about Superman. People were so angry at me. I woke up the next morning and I had 200 tweets copying me saying I'm an idiot, and they called me toxic. And I'm like, yes, I'm in the top 5 toxic people of all time. I go every week and spend $7 a book and spend $200 a month on this topic, and I literally own every superhero DVD there is, and I buy Superman figures of everybody. But I'm a toxic fan. So I didn't respond to any of it because I'm not going to read all that. So I just kind of glanced. I'm like, I'm not reading this. It's like, does this guy think he's arguing with me because I'm not? So at the end, I said, I don't think I'm very. I said, I don't know how toxic I am. I spend $200 a month on comic books. I go every week. Next time I see you at the shop, let's discuss it, right? Because he doesn't buy shit, right? So anyways,
you ain't doing nothing.
It's like, yeah, it's like, so the thing is that the nerds have it. So me being made fun of and picked on a lot toughened me up. Like, I don't care. People are like, oh. Literally, they're like, I'll post something and I troll just to be funny. People get so angry, like, and they get so angry. I just before we came on here, there's a guy on Facebook angry at me over the Supergirl thing. Right. I said over the Supergirl thing. He's like, I don't care and all that. I was like, okay. And I'm like thinking, buddy, I honestly don't care because I'm going to buy the Flash movie, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. Yeah. It's like, I'm going to buy it. It's going to go in my Flash section. My Flash section is right there. You can't see it. It's right underneath my, it's so right above my. See it. Yeah. No. Well, it's got all the seasons. It's got all the seasons. So my Flash section is right there. I'm going to buy the Flash movie and it's going to be inserted right there. So whether it's good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. Because I buy everything. So it was just too funny. He was all pissed off. Anyways.
I'm totally with you. Nerds today have not been picked on enough because going on what you were saying, I was taught to keep your habits to yourself Because I had shame. I knew I was ashamed. I kept it in the closet. Why? Because ain't nobody's business what I'm into. so like when
J-Man is pro bullying.
No, I'm not pro bullying. I'm not pro bullying.
This is what happens when you let when an environment doesn't have any predators.
Right.
See, so what we need to do now is just I propose a program where we send 10 bullies to every school, one in every grade. And we have one bully has like he beats the crap out of a couple of nerdy kids. Why? Because it will show these kids that the world does not care about you. They will kick your ass. Like,
yeah, I think the thing is that because I've learned to just brush it off. It has no meaning. It doesn't offend me. I don't care. That's why I don't get angry and fight with people. Like if I go back and forth, it's like okay, I'm going back. Look, I get angry and I will fight with people if they become irritating to me.
Sure.
And look, I'm a human being. Okay, but most stuff I brush off, and my wife thinks I'm very irritating. She's like, why aren't you getting mad? And why are you? I'm like, because I don't care. I can't get into this stuff. The other thing too is that because I'm literally like a fan to the point where I'm like a dumb fan. Like if it says Superman on it, and it was like a green costume person with no S and a black cape, I would be like, well, it's Superman. I guess I should just get it. Like I'm an idiot.
This is Superman in Italian.
This is Italian Superman. Right. So like that's the thing. It's like, but people get so upset over it. And it's like, why are you? And it's like, why are they upset at what I think? And it's a weird thing for me to be involved in because no one's ever been upset with what I thought. Most people I would be like, I love Superman. They're like, you're an idiot. I'm like, okay. And now people say, I love Superman, but I have to pick which Superman I love. It's like, well, I kind of like all the Supermans. It's like, it's Superman. I was questioned by somebody because I pre-ordered the black suit. Superman Henry Cavill DC Direct figure. And everyone was like, oh, well, you hate the black costume. And, why did you buy that figure? My response is that it's Superman. Like, I still like Superman. And I want to own a piece of the Zack Snyder Justice League movie. And that was that. And I'm always going to go to Superman first, right? So I'm going to buy that because the Superman Henry Cavill black suit represents Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it doesn't really represent anything else because it looks like Henry Cavill and he's in a black costume. I like to have a representation. I'm all about representation. I like to have a representation of every incarnation of Superman in some form that's unique to that. Like I've got the huge Christopher Reeve doll. That's the only Christopher Reeve thing I have that looks like Christopher Reeve. So now that I have that, I feel that, yes, I have a proper Christopher Reeve Superman figure. It has something to do with it's the McFarlane DC Direct. You're right, Cable.
You have an homage to a certain era of Superman that you have. Okay, like
right.
What you have is a shrine to your vices. Okay, I get that.
Exactly. Right, like people like I like Captain Marvel, the character from the comics. I love Ms. Marvel. I read Ms. Marvel, and everyone hates Brie Larson. Everyone hates this Captain Marvel movie. I don't care. I still have a statue of Brie Larson because it's
everybody hates Captain Marvel. Brie Larson. They hate Captain Marvel because she's a garbage person who got She-Hulk killed. She got War Machine killed. She got a bunch of people killed, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm doing this to protect people. No, you're doing it because you want to prove that you're right.
I mean, that's fine, but there's a lot of people that don't like Brie Larson, though. Which other version is better, Brie Jones? Deadpool 2 is way better.
Oh, yeah.
He was funny.
He was great.
It's like, I'm gonna take your head, I'm gonna ship it up your ass.
Ryan, my friend, we need to have what did Anthony say? Anthony last week or whatever said someone needs to find Jesus. I swear to God, that was the funniest line. We're gonna hashtag that for Anthony. That was the absolute funniest line I've ever. Someone's like, it's like, guys, Ryan, you stepped into a disaster. That's what you've stepped into. I'm going to ignore the fighting for a minute here.
It's not really fighting.
Can confirm J-Man used to bully me.
Oh my God, I never bullied him. Brennan and I used to work together. Okay, Brennan and I used to work together in my first job that his dad gave me. So nepotism, yes.
Sure.
Look, nepotism is a disease. We have to try our best. Anyway, so yeah, I got a job with his dad, and then Brendan would just talk to me all day, and we were literally just talking. So he was working for his dad as well.
Oh God.
And I'm going to use that term very loosely. Working. So he would stand next to me, and we would talk about aliens and Ghostbusters all day. And we would just go back and forth quoting lines. And like literally his dad would come out and be like, "What the shit is this? I'm paying you two schmucks. You guys do nothing but chat about movies all day." And then we wrote a movie. We actually wrote a movie. And it was a great, it was Saw. I swear to God, this was Saw before Saw came out, way before. And we need to sue James Wan because I think James Wan hurt us. We're gonna prove it, and we're gonna get some Saw money out of this. If you don't want the statue, I'll take. No. I would never give away Superman. I did give away Superman comic books to someone who wanted them. Yeah, this is the one I bought. Sorry, the McFarlane DC Direct one. I think it's DC Direct. Is that right? I don't. The Todd McFarlane black suit Henry Cavill Superman. Not Hot Toys or whatever. That's way too. Those are way too expensive for me. The Workshop. That's the one, Brendan. We're going to talk about when I get to that one. Caleb. Okay, we're gonna skip a lot of these.
It's only $20, really. Oh.
Why Ryan doesn't want to get it? Just get it, Ryan.
Don't let him control you.
You should pick it up. It looks pretty good to me.
Water.
Have you guys seen? Have you seen that figure? It looks pretty good.
No, I haven't seen anything.
Well, the DC Direct ones, like they did Wonder Woman.
Oh, you mean the really nice person? Like the one whose movie can't really like get the legs up? I'm just saying. I mean, they have all these great stars, and that's what you get as far as story goes.
Oh dear.
1984. Nothing. Okay.
Love it. Great. It was a great year. Great year.
Really. Because if you go a year later, Back to the Future came out.
I love Back to the Future. That's a 10 out of 10 movie. Perfect.
Why not Wonder Woman 1985?
They should 1985. No, you didn't. Not when I was there. Maybe when I left, you didn't do shit. It's like we literally watching this. I'll tell you this. His sister actually did do work, but she would always talk to me about stuff or whatever as well. But she actually did pretty good work, and I was remember too. Like, there's another fellow there, older fellow who worked for a long time. He was commenting on how good she would do. She would call it on the PA. We worked in a machine shop, and she was very clear, and she was and like she handled like she did a lot of like paperwork stuff. She was pretty good. Carve my name. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, calm down.
We're skipping all that. We need Jesus. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's help us out here. The Workshop. So we came up with a horror movie called The Workshop.
DC need Jesus too if they're gonna keep like charging those crack prices. $9.99 for a Batman book? The fuck?
They don't know if they're at $9.99, are they?
Figure.
Okay, not that bad.
They're not that high yet.
I'm.
There's a DC Direct. There's a McFarlane Dark Side, but if you didn't pre-order it, you're screwed. Because I pre-ordered the WandaVision figures and I'm still not getting them. Hot Toys, yeah. Oh, it does financing. Yeah, oh God, I can't do that. I can't. I've got mortgages and
I got bills.
Hot Toys are great. Since the 1940s. Oh, I know the soundtrack is my favorite DCU soundtrack, so I have it in the car. I have it playing in the car.
That's right.
I want to get the BVS Batman Hot Toy. Yeah, that I think that's still available. We looked at Hot Toys last week, and they were still available. The BVS Batman. Got my names. Oh my gosh!
Just get
Andrew, man.
Like seriously,
Andrew. Yeah, Man of Steel's not too bad.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't remember BVS soundtrack. Do you remember the BVS soundtrack? Either of you guys? Like I don't remember that one at all. I think Man of Steel was okay though. I don't think Man of Steel is on. Is that on iTunes?
Hey, what kind of music do you think Clark Kent Superman would listen to? Like, what would be his genre? Like, what?
Oh my God! Probably country
Clark
music
Kent?
or something.
Yeah. Like, I
Like
could
K-pop?
really, I could really see Clark Kent listening to like a little bit of rap, but like he's like, oh, like too harsh for me.
I think he likes country or he likes easy listening, you know.
Yeah,
Gospel music.
he would love Mumford and Sons.
So
we really would.
listen, Superman listens to metal. All right,
Oh, what?
he's the Man of Steel. He's gonna listen to metal,
which is ironic because he likes.
I just made that up.
Oh god. No, he would like. No, he would like. Imagine Dragons or something.
Did Sean say he was showing up today? Because I thought he wasn't.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Having all the manga code means they will be Earth's next events for Secret War.
He is not in today. You're right.
I don't think the mutants are really part of Secret Wars because the Kree never really went after mutants. I mean, the Skrulls. I'm sorry, the Skrulls.
Pineapple pizza, man. I like pineapple on pizza. Oh, that's a joint. Yeah, that's cool. Enjoy your barbecue. Fattening foods. Oh, man, I love barbecues.
Barbecues are awesome.
With raisins in, all right, or else we're gonna have to fight.
God, I mean, I can't do. I don't know. I lost about 110 pounds, right? You guys, so I don't. Dude, I used to do 5 burgers, 5 beers minimum at a bar. Well, not minimum. That was probably my maximum. I don't think I could do more than 5 burgers. But I used to be like, whoever you guys thought you were, I'd kill you.
One, you're dead.
Korean barbecue, man. How many rounds?
Oh my God, we used to go to Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
and you sat there, and they just kept bringing food till you said stop.
Yeah, I'm familiar. We have them out here. My wife loves them, and there are lines out the door for this. Like they're super
good.
The only thing is, you smell like a slaughterhouse when you leave.
I came home, and my wife was like, "Oh my God." She thought I murdered people. And I'm like, it hasn't. He's like, you finally snapped. It's like, you don't get angry enough at people. You just one day snap. Someone said Batman was a loser and you snapped and like you killed him.
It's like
Onslaught. What do you think about Onslaught? That might be interesting.
Onslaught. Okay. I remember it when it was going on. And despite what a lot of people say, I had no issue with it. It wasn't confusing. But that is a TV show. That is an old school 24 episode arc. You need for me, because there's so many different ways they went with that in the original run. Like, I would want to see all of it. Like, I want to see how the X-Men were dealing with it, and then want to see how I just like it all. But you can't do Onslaught.
It'd be too hard.
Yeah,
that would be really hard to explain.
You cut out a lot of stuff. You have to cut out a lot, unless that was the point. They would get rid of. That's how they get the X-Men to be the main focus in the Marvel universe. They recreate Onslaught Marvel Universe, the ending, and they get rid of all the heroes, and the X-Men are the only ones left. And the world has to get used to we don't have any Avengers, but we have X-Men.
We don't have any Avengers. They're all dead.
Well,
they've been replaced by loser versions of them.
What? Thor.
Yeah, Thor's around. He's good.
Hulk. We got Teenage Black Widow.
Very white guy, yeah.
Very white.
Teenage Black Widow.
He would. And Lois.
Burgers twice a year, Matt. Oh, but Belle works out and stuff. She's like she's like a strong, a very strong woman.
Belle,
what else? Papa.
Ladies, I will hire you to be my bodyguard.
Papa Cronus.
Oh, okay. Oh my God! There's just too many things to go on. Who is Onslaught? Me.
villain
He's a
created
villain.
basically from the psyche of like
Xavier
and
He-
Magneto.
He looks like a super armored up Magneto, basically. Like, I mean, how would you describe him? Like a Magneto. Just think of that armor of Magneto and be like a super like.
This is
Oh,
how
do you
I
have it?
describe him.
Okay, there you go. Hold on, Steve. Let's put that full screen. That's Onslaught. There you go. That's a cool figure. Okay, so check this out. I did a public service. I did a very, very, very good thing. Wait, Belt likes watermelon? Okay. Everyone likes watermelon.
Watermelon.
Belle is an Amazonian. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, she's Mexican.
Same thing.
I'll throw up a link in maybe about half an hour or so, I think. Onside is badass, yeah. Oh, no, he looks kind of bad? No. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So apparently this is Onslaught is supposed to be all the Charles Xavier if he was an asshole. If he was a complete jerk. And I kind of wanted to see more of it. Because like okay, in the 90s, a lot of people were kind of calling Xavier a punk, calling him the P word. And it reminds with Kitty. Like,
no, I like Xavier's cool.
Like Mystique did it. Everybody was like, "Why don't you just have all these attractive, powerful mutants living on a nature reserve in a mansion in New York, but no one knows about it?" How is that not a zoo?
I mean, I don't know. Okay, hold on. I want to show you guys. Okay, I went to the comic shop and I bought 91 comics. And so 91, let's play a guessing game. 91 comics. It cost me $45 cash. What kind of comics did I buy? Let's do a guessing game. Greymalkin, what kind of comics did I buy?
I'm gonna go with nothing above 1970.
Oh, no. It's all a certain company.
I see. I was going to say Image because they're not relevant, but
Dark Horse.
Yeah, that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
It is Image, of course. I went to Greymalkin first, not to offend you, Steve, but I had a feeling that you might not be able to guess, and I had a feeling Greymalkin may be able to guess.
Yeah.
Yes, it was Image Comics. Yeah. So, dude, I got I got almost all of Team Youngblood.
You got almost all of Team. Oh my!
I got
a cartoon show.
It never went anywhere. I love Rob Liefeld, right? So I got a whole bunch of those. So I got Prophet, I got Supreme. It was all Rob Liefeld Image stuff, and it was 50 cents a book. And the guy's like, so when I was leaving, I had 91 comics like stacked, and they're like, I know I didn't get Spawn because I don't like Spawn that much. I had Spawn 1 to 50, but I sold it. I had 1 to 50, but I sold them. I don't know. Spawn was okay. I couldn't get into it as much. He looked cool, but I just couldn't get into it. But yeah, so I got a bunch of these now. I inadvertently got some doubles, but I wanted to show you guys. Like, I know people make fun of this kind of stuff, but I just want to full screen myself for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
Like this is pretty cool. Like, I mean, we were just like, this is like, and like, look. I know some of the pages. Like, I mean.
All right, Jay, man, you know what it is, though? People who say that they don't like the 90s stuff, they're a bunch of hipsters who didn't grow up during it. Jeez, that's a lot of Wolverine. Yeah, that's Dwarf Wolverine.
That's Troll. Yeah, he's literally Wolverine.
Serious.
There's Spawn.
Why is he? He's always a burn victim. He's supposed to be a black man.
He is a burn
victim. Like, come on, man, get some skin grafts. Get it together. Gee.
Like, you guys got to understand. Like, I mean, this was exciting stuff.
No,
we had never seen layouts like this ever. And I want to show you. Look, here's later issues. Like, see, it's like boxes.
Yeah.
Right? Versus what I just showed you.
Yeah.
You guys got to understand, for people out there, like, good night, Ryan. Thanks so much for popping in. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan.
Like, I mean, this was exciting stuff. Like, you opened it up and you're like, wow, right?
No.
Like, you had never seen anything like that before.
No, and that's why I mean, like, these hipsters, these like, oh, we know so much about comics because it's so diverse and so inclusive. Everybody has a say. Like, oh, come on, really?
Yeah.
Comic books were not that bad back in the day.
Look, this is New Mutants.
Yeah, New Mutants was good.
Today.
New
but
Mutants
like today. It was good, but look, it's all squares, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look at what I just showed you earlier. Like, it's crazy.
Dynamic.
It's dynamic.
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, let's get. I'm super behind on comments. Let's try to go through. And if we got to talk about Supergirl, let's talk about Supergirl in a second. Hold on. I don't know where I'm at anymore. I've totally lost track. LBBS soundtrack. I read that. Who is Onslaught? We answered that. I don't understand what this cap thing means at all. I'm an old man. Sorry, guys. I'm over 40. I have no idea what.
Oh, that cap means like lying. Oh,
lying.
Lying.
Oh,
like, it's like, oh, you're exaggerating. Like,
I got you. Onslaught looks bad. Yeah, we talked about that. Is Onslaught more powerful than Apocalypse? I don't know about that.
It never came up, but like, I mean, yes, probably. Yeah, like it's close.
It'd be pretty. I don't think they fought each other.
No, because like when Onslaught was in the middle of all his stuff, Apocalypse woke up and he was like, "Whoa, bro, what's going on?
Like, what happened while you were sleeping?"
Yes. No, like
Batman Forever.
Oh, you know what I missed about Apocalypse? He used to have that scribe that looked was made of sand, and he looked like Jafar from Aladdin. His name was Asmodeus, and he was just his scribe. He just write things, everything that he's. We haven't seen him yet. I would really like to see where is he during. Like
Onslaught's coming. Onslaught is coming in the next issue of something, right?
I mean,
that was a spoiler, sort of.
Way of X, yeah.
Yeah, that was a spoiler, right? So we heard that. Okay. So Man of Steel 2, I would keep Henry Cavill. Sure. Because I don't want 35 Supermans. I just want one person.
No, make him
I actually like Henry Cavill, and I've watched him in interviews, and I like him in interviews. So I would keep Henry Cavill. That's number one. Number two, I would make him what everyone keeps saying is like the more proper Superman, which is to say he's not the Man of Steel anymore. He is now Superman, right? Because they kept saying he's going to become Superman, and at the end, he's now Superman. I don't want the black costume because it's not Superman. We can beat this issue over the head of. It's not Superman. He needs to be a sign of hope. He cannot look like other Kryptonians. I don't care what the black suit symbolizes. It's never explained in the movie. It's just there. I don't want the black suit.
Real quick. What if the black suit is like the Kryptonian version of like a hospital gown? It's not meant to like. It's just a hospital gown. That's all it like.
I don't know.
No. He's not supposed to wear it. Like he's been fighting.
Oh, I got you. He's just been fighting in the wrong way. Yeah, no. So, and then I would probably do Superman versus the Elite, to be honest. That would probably be and then maybe Brainiac after that, or Brainiac and then Elite. I think Brainiac is a very important character, and maybe I'd like to have a fully functional Superman that we've already seen in one movie take on Brainiac, rather than like this transitional period. You have to build them up. Build them up.
3 movies. By the 3rd movie, you should have I mean, how? I don't know. Like, I feel like what series is that?
That was Youngblood. I think we were talking about that.
But yeah,
Andrew Garfield's so good.
Yeah, I had no problem with Andrew Garfield. He's fine. He was 35 years old playing a 16-year-old. Whatever. I mean, Luke Perry played a teenager for 30 years.
Yeah. I think Spawn is better than most heroes. The thing is, it's like what heroes is he better than would be my response to that.
What's so great about Spawn? I mean, he's basically Ghost Rider and the Punisher
with Spider-Man's mask and Ghost Rider and Batman's cape,
with the mindset of Frank Castle and the. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have a flaming head, huh? Never mind. No Ghost Rider.
The thing about Spawn is that he looked cool. Look, I collected I had Spawn number 1 to number 50. 1 to 50. Never missed one. Original issues when they came out, picking them off the shelf.
Right.
I saw Spawn in the theater. I got the theatrical poster, got the soundtrack. I love that. So I'm not knocking Spawn, but he ain't better than he wouldn't be in my top.
He's a 50
heroes. He's a cool character, but like I bought all the toys.
Yeah. He's a cult following. He's kind of like Jonah Hex. Like a comic book fan's gonna know who he is, but if you ask a person off the street, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, don't throw shade at my boy Spawn." Well, don't have your boy Spawn have so much shade to be thrown at him.
He needs to step out of the shade.
Right? He needs to step into the light.
So we kind of talked about that.
Yes,
modern mutants are trash. No. Which modern day mutants have you read?
New Mutants. Is it modern day New Mutants?
Oh, it's trash. Modern day mutants. Trash. Have you read modern day?
The book or the movie?
Are you talking about comics or movies?
I thought I don't know if they were talking about New Mutants.
Pineapple Pizza fan. I mean, I grew up in the 90s, 2000s, and there was some okay shit, but most of it was garbage. But like, there's garbage. Like the thing is, there's garbage. Like there's good and bad all the time. There's garbage books now. Are the garbage books now better or more garbage than the ones in the 90s? I don't know because I'm not reading them. I wasn't reading the garbage books then, and I'm not reading the garbage books now.
Yeah, you'll read what you like.
That's for sure. Take a think Superman movies are bad. Hot take. I think those Superman movies are bad. Okay,
No, they're just dated. It's nothing wrong with them. They're just dated. It's nothing wrong with it.
And the thing is that like it's literally the template for every Superman movie. So it's like this is the. Let me tell you something, Pikachu. I'm gonna give you a little bit of hard love here. This is like a scientist saying Einstein is stupid. It's like, okay, so you don't know anything then. Like it's not a hot take. It's a misinformed take, and it's just wrong. Like,
it's a classic shot.
It's wrong, dude. It's wrong.
Like
Belle loves Henry. We know that. Yes, yeah. Henry is great. Oh, everyone likes Henry. Jamie Presley's 90s. Hard. Yeah. Jamie Presley's great. Winter Soldier. They can't be together.
That is true. Yeah, it's Sid and Nancy. No,
you're talking about China. Oh my God, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah,
he's a great actor.
I've been following him since The Covenant.
Oh yes.
Covenant. Oh gosh.
I thought seriously, I thought this was a really good TV show. Bad movie, but good TV show. Good premise. And like, yeah.
I totally agree. I was so wrong. I don't know what's going on with that. Are you excited for Robin 3? Yes. All of it. Excited for all of it. I'm going to get all of it. What's the best Teen Titans run? I never read Teen Titans. Anyone else?
No.
I've
been reading this book called Bitterroot that's supposed to be really good. It's like Supernatural, but with a black family set in the 1920s.
Okay.
I've seen that. Is it good?
It's really good. Like, think Supernatural, but with black people. And
okay. That's cool.
Is that on Comixology? Can you get that digital?
I think so. Like,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's like they're already trying to make a movie out of it. And that comes out on Wednesday too, so you can check it out, J-Man.
I'm looking at it right now. Oh, I see it.
Like, it's so good. Like, I cannot wait for the trailer.
Oh, well, there's quite a few issues out already.
Yeah, I've been on that since I got it.
Well, I'll tell you, Caleb. I've got new Teen Titans #1 with all of them running forward. I have that in my back in my. I have a couple of boxes where I have very special comics that I've saved and put into like those like slipcases. So yeah, I'll just say both. I'm not sure what we were talking about back then. Also, 2000. Yeah, I haven't read any Teen Titans, not even the new ones. I don't read any comics, to be honest. Yeah, 52 Batman run, which is excellent. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, buddy. I agree with you, buddy, on that one. Oh, let's take a look on.
Wait, do you see it right?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I looked it up. That looks awesome.
Right.
I like the cover.
All the magic stuff and like how like the monsters are born from like hate and racism, and it's not just like they made ignorance into the enemy, the main enemy of the story. It's not like a race thing. It's more like we need to stop this. It's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out on digital.
Yeah,
because I'm too far behind and I'm not gonna. It's like issue 15 or something. Is the
Oh no, like they only do like 5-issue arcs, so it's like you do one. It's like
okay. So I can get like the first collection. Then,
yeah.
Right? Okay, so that's fine. You see why everyone likes Superman? That's cool. You don't have to like it. Do you like all the Snyderverse suit designs? I like Batman.
I don't know. He was.
I'm done.
Puffy. Like
no, I like Wonder Woman.
Too puffy.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Okay, so hold on. Let's break this down. Okay, let's go. Let's. We're gonna talk after this. We're gonna talk about Supergirl because this leads right into it.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill's Superman costume, the normal one. Do you guys like that costume? I think it's okay, but it's missing a red belt. I need a red belt or the trunks, whichever it is, to break up the blue. What are your thoughts, Greymalkin, on Henry Cavill's Superman?
I think he could use a little bit of yellow, just a little bit, just something like
to break it up a bit.
Yeah, it's too matchy.
Yeah. Okay, Steve, what are your thoughts?
Agree. You need something to break it up, otherwise it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Ben Affleck Batman, I think it's great. What do you guys think?
I wasn't digging it.
No. Oh wow.
No, he was like I said, he looked like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. He was just way too puffy.
I know, it's the thick. The thing is like, look, this is the Frank Miller.
Okay, this is a hot take. I don't think Frank Miller is really that relevant of a writer. Yeah, I said it. Like I don't really think that his portrayal of Batman is really that interesting. I'm just like, okay,
but it's just an important. I'm. You know what? I'll tell you, I'm not dying over it either as much. But I really like. I do like Dark Knight. I like that chunky Batman. I've got the Superman to go with it, and I've also got the Robin Carey in my Robin section on the side. It is an important work to bring back the Dark Knight, so I think it's an important work. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the only version. I think what's happened is that people have looked at Batman and think that's the only version of the character that there is,
right?
Which is a mistake, but it's still an important work. But then after that, Dark Knight Strikes Again is like, bleh.
Yeah.
And Daredevil, Frank Miller Daredevil is the Daredevil that we've got. The TV series of Daredevil is my favorite. In my top 5 favorite TV shows.
It's great. Like Daredevil was great. It's just like everybody wants to make this like Frank Miller, he kills everybody, Punisher, Batman. Like, come on.
Right.
He's more elegant than that. He's more nuanced than that. Like I
agree with you on that point. But just look wise. Okay.
Oh no, like I didn't like it either. Like I just wasn't digging it. Like
that's fair. All right, Steve, what are your thoughts on Ben Affleck's costume? Like just looks only. We're only talking looks.
Just look, yeah.
Yeah, I generally don't use this comment, but I'm going to use it this way. I understood what they were going for. I understood it was the Frank Miller Batman, and based on what I knew about the Frank Miller Batman, having watched animated both things and read the book, it was a very, very faithful adaptation of it, so I was fine with it.
Okay. Wonder Woman, awesome. Everybody,
no
awesome.
argument.
No, no issue with.
Let's go Cyborg. I like Cyborg. Look like the comics. Cyborg,
pretty good.
He didn't say
I would have liked to have seen more humanity in Nerves here and there. Like he was too much of a role, like of the robotic, and not enough of the human for me, from what I know of Cyborg. But it wasn't like terrible. So
yep. Okay. Flash, I think, is absolute trash garbage. It's stupid. Why does he have armor? It doesn't. He doesn't. It's awful. I'm gonna say it's awful. What are you guys? What do you think, Greymalkin?
He reminded me of the Power Rangers from 1995.
Right, and that was and those suits were great.
But I thought like, hey, those are kind of cool.
Flash was overthought of. Like they thought of him needing armor because I could see them sitting there saying, well, he needs something because otherwise he's just a fast guy. Yeah. But he needs something aerodynamic and more like fabric. Like having him have armor looks like it would hold him down and make it harder for him to run, actually. So plus I don't like seeing the black chunks with the red.
I don't like that either.
Bothers me. Like seeing how the costume connects. Again, overthought of, didn't like it.
I think they don't like it. It's like little blades on it that make it seem like he goes faster.
Yeah. It's dumb. No. I know it's supposed to be some weird technology or some NASA thing that makes it more aerodynamic. I don't care. It looks dumb. No. It looks dumb. He looks like a robot. He looks like he has like armor. It just looks dumb.
It makes him look too chunky, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's terrible. Aquaman. Aquaman, the costume, like the final costume in Aquaman in the movie was great. In the Snyder Justice League, it's not bad. It's half and half. Yeah. Flash is my worst. 1 second worst is Aquaman. Then everyone else I like.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aquaman doesn't really have a costume to me in the Snyder.
He has the armor. He has that armor.
He does, but it's not really like until he gets the orange and green. I'm kind of like.
All right. Okay. Spawn is top 3 behind Superman, Batman, in front of Spider-Man, Captain America. Oh wow. Well, you got.
So that Pikachu likes
Andrew is abusing the sarcasm meter.
We're gonna what's going on? I don't know what's going on here. Doctor Doom is better, more powerful than Thanos. Doctor Doom could defeat Thanos, but not with the Infinity Gauntlet.
No way.
But like
otherwise, yeah.
Otherwise, for sure.
Infinity Gauntlet, yeah, then it's more of a.
I don't know though. Like, I feel like with Doom, you just got to attack his ego. You just got to call him like. Listen, you insecure nerd. All right.
Yeah.
No. Seriously. When I was reading about what he was doing at Marauders, I feel like you just got to embarrass him in front of a bunch of people and just let him embarrass him, and he'll just call him a nerd. It's like you're a nerd. Like you
fry you, man.
I would not want to take that chance. So
no. I would even go a step further. I would initially start an argument with Namor and call him Fish Boy.
You wouldn't even get to Dr. Doom.
No. Did you see Namor? Hold on. Did you see Namor at the gala? He shows up. He's like, I rule 70% of the world. Talk to me. And he goes, and what do you guys have, an island or something? He's like, yeah, see you later. I was like, boom! That's how you do that shit. It's like he's like, I'm out of here. This is a lame party.
That got me bad for like 2 days. I kept on imagining myself with Xavier and Magneto, like, you know what? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm gonna kill him. Like,
they were not happy
on everything. I would like it goes further. I would go up to him and like, listen, Fish Boy. The only reason why I won't beat your ass right now is because they don't want me to. Like how are you gonna call yourself King of Atlantis, but you're in love with Sue Storm? Ew, she's ugly.
Sue are you serious? No way.
No,
crazy?
That'd just be a shot. Collateral.
Oh, that'd be a shot.
Okay.
Ew, like the Invisible Woman. Ew. Like, why did you go back to your little pond and like make out with Leviathan?
Gray would be the only one brave enough to troll Dr. Doom. The rest of us would be doing the same thing, and
I wouldn't do anything of that.
But here's the thing: Doom would be laughing at all of this, and I'd be like, I know you ain't laughing, you green cape wearing degenerate. It's like you hateful human. I would call him hate like. Why
I would be running. You'd have to tell me about this later because I'd be running from the
Yeah, I would be challenging Namor or Doctor Doom. They were the Marvel villain team up, if you remember.
I would.
No, but seriously, I would really get into. Oh, I got so much for Namor. Like, I would call Jamie Braddock and say, like, "Hey, I need you to do me a favor," and have him conjure up me a chopping block, a cleaver, and a bucket of fish. And I would take some fish, chop the heads off in front. I'm like, this is how the world thinks of you. Toss it away.
Oh, dude, no, not my boy Namor, man. Namor would go insane.
I'll be like, no, let him fight, let him go.
Anytime we do role playing games, anytime we do role playing, I'm always Namor. I always pick Namor, and I'm such a douchebag when I play Namor. It's great. I love playing Namor.
And then the data page would be like, after the altercation between Grey and Namor, they had to be separated. And the entire time, Grey's just called, "Fish boy, you ain't doing nothing." Like, I'll see you anytime. Like, let's go outside. Like, I don't care. Like, let me go, Colossus. Let me go. It's like, I would make the term "fish boy" trend on Twitter. Like,
I don't think he would care though. They have Twitter on it. I've seen The Golden Child. We've all seen The Golden Child, haven't we? Okay, I'm gonna skip by all this because it's just fighting amongst ourselves. I mean, this is
Batman pour gasoline and then on fire. Well, I mean,
I didn't like All-Star Batman and Robin. That was a Frank Miller thing I didn't like. I'm not a Frank Miller fanboy. He has to prove it. I'm not a fanboy of anybody. They constantly need to prove to me that they need to earn my fandom, and on every issue of every book, whatever movie they're doing. This is why I don't just. I'm not like John Carpenter is my favorite filmmaker, but I'm not just going to be, oh, John Carpenter's making it, it's automatically the best. That does not work that way. If I don't like something, I'm going to say I don't like it. That doesn't mean I don't like the rest of his movies, but that's just how that goes.
You can't get a little past. They always have to earn. They always have to earn your affection, earn your time.
Yeah,
that's why. That's why Chris Claremont. A lot of people say, "Oh, Chris Claremont's the best X-Men writer of all time." Like, I mean, his best story is Dark Phoenix. How are you gonna? I would say Age of Apocalypse is a better story. It's basically Flashpoint paired. It's Flashpoint before Flashpoint even happened.
Right.
And no one wants to talk about that.
No, yeah, they talk about that all the time. They talk about that story.
No, Dark Phoenix. How Age of Apocalypse was Flashpoint.
Before Flashpoint. Yeah, I mean,
they copied it 6 years later.
Everyone copies each other, right? Everyone's a copy of one of those 5 characters, anyways. Snake Eyes trailer. I'm going to watch the trailer. We're going to watch the movie, and then we're going to complain ad nauseum about how inaccurate it is. We're just going to skip all this. You love the Zack Snyder Flash outfit? No. Stop. Okay, we're skipping all that. I don't know what's going on with you guys. You guys are all fighting. We need a good Doctor Doom. Yes, I agree with you. We do need that. Why people we're skipping all that.
Doom. Like a.
That is very unpopular.
Yeah,
at least with me.
Like, Doctor Doom should be just the worst. Like, you think he's inept, but he's actually a lot better at this than you think. Oh, okay. I would get on Dr. Doom and say, the only reason Mobius killed you is because we're not even sure you're a real person anymore. You have so many Doom bots, and we can't.
He never is. He's never that guy.
Yeah, like, you're never. I don't even know you're here.
I don't know about Fassbender because he's
6'7".
Right? It was $200. Okay, let's take a look at the Supergirl picks, which I put on my. Let's get into this here. No. Well, we're not sure if it's Kara. She has the appearance of this character. This is. Oh wait, hold on. Let me remove the comments. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. Okay. So this is, I guess, from Injustice, which I never read. So that's the daughter. That's Laura Lane Kent. Okay. So this is sort of what the inspiration is. And if you look at this picture, the picture I'm about to show you is very accurate to this, which is that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty close, except The comic, she has red boots, which I would have liked to have seen because I do like having
You see the
red.
abs they're artificially putting, like, the suit has abs.
I know. I don't like that at all. I don't know why they do that with the Tyler Hoechlin Superman and Lois as well, and I don't really I don't like it on him either. I don't like that. Now, some people are complaining that this looks like thick, but it's the heart. Like she's wearing a harness, right? So
Yeah.
basically, her entire hips, like basically this entire hip section, is harnessed, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably going to be CGI'd out.
Yeah, of course.
So there's like a better view of the. Now I actually like the way that the boots are, like where it's almost a one piece thing. And she actually doesn't look too bad in these photos, but I really don't like this short hair. And I know it's this, like this is the hair they're going for.
Yeah.
But I would have liked to have seen her with her long hair. Just because this actress is pretty attractive and I think she'd look better with the long hair. But I'm not, like, this looks okay to me. If in fact it's this. If this is the character, then I would say that's pretty good. If this is supposed to be Kara Zor-El, then it's garbage. So the name is going to matter to me. If they're saying it's her, no problem. Then that looks exactly like her. If it's Kara, then it's not Kara. So what do you got? What are your guys' thoughts on all that?
This is why I don't like set photos. I don't like seeing stuff while they're in the middle of making stuff. It's like you're making a cake and you just see them stirring. You're like, it looks good, but we don't know. Like, I'm not sure what it looks like yet. I'd rather just see it when it's done.
Yeah. She'll have the cape. It'll be CGI.
Yeah. Have the cape, of course.
Yeah, she'll have the cape. It's CGI. It'll be
just
CGI.
these set photos. They don't do nothing. It just shows me that they're working.
Right.
They're really working. And hey, fine. That's fine. It's just I want to see it. Like, I'm a story guy. I want to see if the story's good. If the story's good, everything else falls into place.
Right. This is just literally photos. If this character is this character, I mean, that looks pretty good to me. Like, I like this color of blue.
But still, this is bad. We should not be hearing anything about this stuff. Like we should not know anybody who's been cast at all.
Oh, it's impossible.
No. I mean, like, because like that's how the internet works. Like, I would love to see a Marvel movie where they don't tell you anything, and then you get the first teaser, and then you get the trailer. Like, you can keep everything dark. You just got to make sure no one has a phone. You have to make sure everybody signed an NDA. It's
an impossibility. It's an impossibility.
Why is it impossible? You'll make more money that way.
No, I don't. I'm not too sure about that. I think this kind of stuff brings people talking. Steve, what did you think about what do you think about these pictures?
Well, I got to be consistent with my commentary about the Henry Cavill suit and say there's too much. I like the blue, but there's too much. There needs something to break it up, either in the lower half or in the middle.
Yes.
Other than that, if it is who Laura Kent, whatever,
Laura
Lane Kent. Let's call her Lana.
Laura Lane Kent.
I'm fine with it. I'm assuming that the harness will be CGI'd out. We'll get the cape.
Yep.
And I'm assuming that those, like, it looks like she has like scales. I never understood why they do that on suits. So I'm assuming those will.
It looks cool, I guess.
Looking less scaly.
No. This is what Henry Cavill looks like. It's that textured feel.
Oh, okay.
That'll be there. Yeah, that'll be there.
What is with this? All this, like, always have Clark Kent hooking up with Lana Lang. Just have them have, like, it just seems like they want Superman to be with Lana King and Lois at the same time. Because
the whole thing in Hollywood is to be different, right? Like you got to do something different, and that's what they want to do. See, that I like.
That's really cool
a lot. And if we had that, I'd be like, that's fine. The fact that, again, like I said, if I complained about it with the Henry Cavill suit, I have to complain about it with this one. It needs something to break it up.
But my point on complaining about it with Henry Cavill is that I'm not used to seeing Superman with just a full blue.
Yeah.
This character, I'm not used to seeing this character in general anyways. I never read these Injustice comics or played the games or any of that. It's just not my cup of tea for superheroes.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in the chat played the game.
I'm sure they did.
I've seen the game played, and the Supergirl I recall seeing was the Supergirl that we know. Their Kryptonian script language? Okay. If it was on the Henry Cavill suit, I don't recall it, so it must have been like done in a way that it didn't bother me, and I assume this would be the same.
No, it bothered me. Having the Kryptonian script language on the suit would be like me wearing, like the alphabet as a suit.
Like
it's just weird.
Flag or something like.
It's just weird to me. I don't like that textured look at all. I like a consistent,
glossy?
color, glossy blue.
Okay.
But if we're looking at just, I'm talking just. Sorry, why is this?
If we're looking at just that first picture you showed of her, then that is that character. So I can't really complain about it.
I think this looks okay to me.
We'll just have to see, you guys. Like we got,
yeah, I want to see the final product because again, I agreed a bit with what Gray was saying. Like we're watching a cake be made.
Yeah,
like, we haven't seen the final product. Based off this, it's okay. I just wish
it's coming along.
We had a little bit more red in the bottom half because that's it.
Okay. AG, we get it.
J-Man likes the Nicolas Cage Superman.
Oh,
no, I don't.
I guess nobody's perfect, huh, Steven?
Man, someone's got to like that. Someone's got to like that.
I guess.
No, not even the people who made it like it. So Arkham likes the suit. He doesn't see a problem with it.
Okay. Hey, cool. That's cool.
I mean, again, yeah, it's very early, but I mean, we have to discuss something because we're just, we're discussing it, right? So the thing is that when I first saw the suit for Brandon Routh, I really disliked it immensely.
This
I thought
this one is brighter. I will say that the colors pop a bit more.
Sure.
If this is on set, that's pretty good for on set, right? I mean, that looks pretty good to me. I don't like these abs, though. That really is irritating.
Right? Again, is that the harness or is that...
No,
that's the suit. They put in, artificial abs because...
I don't know why they do that.
Because apparently superheroes always have to be jacked.
Well, they are. Did you see Tyler Hoechlin on that episode of Superman where you could see you saw without a shirt on? The guy is pretty... He doesn't need this puffy... Even Henry Cavill's huge too, right?
He's a big dude, yeah.
These people don't need these fake. It's not as bad as the Shazam outfit from the first film, which was really awful.
That was fun, though. I thought that was intentionally trying to be
silly.
Yeah, Shazam's a good time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like the Big. Also, here's the thing: I've never seen Big. Never seen Big. But I know the story. I know the movie.
I agree, Caleb.
Yeah, I think if they had the boots, on this would be. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too down on that fact. For some reason, you guys can't see my mouse, but I like the way that her legs are positioned here. This looks like a superhero's flying pose to me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the contours of her, just her calves and everything. It looks cool. the harness, it's going to be hard to imagine this without that stupid waist because it's not going to be there, right? Like those harnesses go through your, like in between your legs, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a huge thing she's wearing. So that's going to be CGI'd out and the cape will be added in post, right?
Yeah, we're just looking at it critically. It's like, I would like the blue broken up, but
I agree.
It's not broken up, then what? I'm not going to buy a ticket. I'm going like, well, they didn't break up the blue. I'm not buying a ticket.
It's like that. She doesn't have it. She has too much blue. Nope, that's stopped.
Yeah, I go up.
Luck stops here.
I'm about to hand my ticket over to the ticket taker, and I'm like, wait a minute, did they break up the blue? No,
we haven't. My God, we haven't handed a ticket. When's the last time we handed a ticket? It's on your phone now. They just scan your phone.
No, I still do the
over ticket a lot. I just like the idea of handing a ticket to someone. I don't actually do it anymore.
Yeah, it's like I haven't done a ticket in a while. Do you guys still do tickets there, Grace? And
yeah, like
what in the States?
Like when like we start getting movies that like a bunch of good movies at the same time, I'm going to do something I haven't done since high school. Theater hop.
Ooh.
Like
we did something a while ago. We did a 2-in-1 where we saw 2 movies in one night. It was Tomb Raider and Rampage.
Okay, how was that Tomb Raider?
It was awesome.
You're talking about the Alicia Vikander Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh, for more on that, see the Phantom Zone episode on Thursday night, which is going to be counting down our favorite video games turned into movies live action edition. That'll be this Thursday, 7 p.m. on the Phantom Zone, which I brought back. I resurrected that show from the deaths. It came back like Superman with a black costume, and it's back.
You said video game, right? Just video games, not board games.
Video games.
Video games.
Damn it.
Not video games turned into movies. Board games like But Jumanji wasn't a real board game.
I know.
They made it up.
They made the game after the
It was a book, yeah. Damn it. Okay.
Nice try.
Damn it.
We do our research.
Yes. I mean, how many
Marcus has out the ruler, man. He's like, listen, I'm going to figure out exactly how tall Dr. Doom should be.
Well, the thing is that like we order tickets in advance, so I order them through the app, and then I usually order for Steve and Sean, and then I overcharge them. Steve thinks that movies cost $20, but really they've been costing $10 this entire time now.
No, they cost like $45 out here.
Well, after popcorn and pop and all that, yeah, it is $45.
What's a movie cost in the States?
Actually, I've not been to a movie theater since Endgame.
Endgame? And
that was like $14. $14.
Is that a premium ticket? Is that like?
Oh no, it's a regular ticket, just like
Yeah, so it's about comparable to us, I would say.
Nah.
Yeah, but we're paying $20, but we're getting IMAX. Like I only go to IMAX for everything. I've seen everything in IMAX. You know, it was a great movie in IMAX. Side note: Speed Racer. I swear to God, my eyes were gonna explode. I was like, whoa.
What I do out here, I have a projector in my backyard. And
wow!
A big projector screen. So, Saturday nights, I like to connect my hard drive to the computer and to the projector, and we just watch old movies. Like the other night, we were watching Jaws, which is really fun to watch.
Of course,
Jaws is so like I hadn't seen it. It like man, Roy. I swear, this guy tried to tell the entire town, "Hey, there's a shark in the water. You should not be there." It's like, no, this is our biggest weekend. This is where we make our most money. We need to do this. Really? I would love to see that movie now. It's like the mayor was later arrested and sued for endangering life.
Oh yeah. Nowadays
he'd just be tweeting it out.
Yeah.
Don't go in the water. It's like, all right.
Yeah. It's like a shark. No, it'd be like nowadays the mayor would be like, no, man, the sharks don't eat people. They don't do that.
Would they really not listen to him because he's not from there, like,
or that he was trying to kill the shark?
Yeah,
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, man.
Like, no, man, you can't kill these sharks. They're people too. They're a shark. No, man, they have souls. God, you're dumb.
Yeah, we're gonna eat them.
Right.
My favorite live action superhero movie. Well,
Suit.
my top 10 favorite.
Suit.
Oh, I'm sorry. Suit. Sorry. Suit. Live action superhero suit ever.
That's a
Christopher Reeve Superman.
that's solid. That's solid.
Like there's no.
Yeah, it's hard.
There are no others, as Call said in Call the Conqueror.
That's it's hard to.
I can't think of a better. It's exact. It's like it's exact.
It's like what would be your favorite superheroes theme music ever? It has
Superman. It's like everyone knows it. It's like you hum it.
Well, we went to our Action Week friend took us to just before the lockdown in 2020. There was a John Williams presentation at Roy Thompson Hall, which, if you know Toronto, that's the big, Symphony Hall in Toronto. And we went in and they played a whole bunch of John Williams, soundtrack theme music, and no Superman, and it was noticeable. You were like, "Where's Superman?"
It's like,
I think they didn't have the rights or something.
Yeah.
Like they didn't acquire that song because they played every other major song that he and John Williams has done so many, like Memoirs of a Geisha and stuff. They played, like they played every John Williams theme, but they did not play Superman. We were so disappointed, but I don't think they had the rights to it.
It was great. I actually went home and ordered a John Williams CD that had it on.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got it as well. I like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 costume as well. Actually,
yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a very good costume.
Yeah, that is. I agree.
All right, this is going to be I have a tie.
Oh dear.
It's between Captain America in Winter Soldier and Ben Affleck Daredevil back in 2003.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say no. Say no to drugs.
Yeah.
Say no to
drugs. Say no to
Just say no.
Just say no.
Okay, the Ben Affleck Daredevil costume. I didn't like that weird collar thing. It just looked weird to me.
I mean,
it looked like it kept bunching, to be honest.
Yeah, it was weird.
I like the fact that he could take out the hood really easily and just like when he zipped it up, like I didn't notice he didn't zip it all the way up until like near the end of the movie. Now you're like, okay, now I see why he zips it all the way up. Like it was like a little Indiana Jones thing. Like, oh, he's learning.
Yeah.
No, I like the red. Like
the red wasn't bad.
Memories of that movie. I was 17. Okay,
the coloring was fine. Yeah.
I mean, Jennifer Garner wasn't bad. I guess.
The director's cut saved the movie.
Michael Clark Duncan saved it. Michael Clark Duncan saved that movie. I was totally okay with him being a kingpin.
I don't think either of your things saved that movie. I think the director's cut just made it longer, and I didn't care anyway.
Wow.
And Michael Clark Duncan didn't do anything except sit around.
What?
He fought at the. I don't know. He just sat around all day. That movie, I have a personal thing that I just like it anyways because it's Daredevil, and I thought I'd never get another. Like Daredevil is this entire top shelf, right?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd ever see a Daredevil movie, so just seeing it was so cool, and the way his Billy Club worked.
That was cool.
Yeah, and like some of the cinematography of him, like with the like on the cross, that was really cool. All that stuff was awesome.
Okay,
I like it, but everybody else sucks. It's like Bullseye is terrible. Elektra is not great. I don't like Kingpin.
Well, Matt and Foggy were funny.
No.
Yeah, Foggy was what's his name?
Like John Favreau was fine, but like when you watch the TV show, it's
better.
Way better.
Way better.
Way better.
TV shows are better than movies. You get more. It's like the way TV shows are better than movies is the way books are better than TV shows. It's you get more out of like when you adapt it to another medium, you lose something. Like
well, it's all the story, right? Like, I mean, people always say the book is better than the movie. I can name 2 books right off the top of my head where the books are definitely not better than the movie. One is Jaws. The other one is Jurassic Park.
Thank you. No, Jurassic Park, the book is scarier than the movie was.
Jurassic Park, the book is just full of a-holes who all just need to die as soon as possible. Like the John Hammond, the Hammond character.
Yeah.
Like I know that Crichton wanted to write him like he's the dark Walt Disney, but he just came off as exceptionally psychotic and in need of being ripped apart.
What about the raptor part? Where like when they were doing the feeding for the raptors and they saw those 2 raptors kill that cow, and then like Alan Grant looked up and he saw like 9 of them just looking dead at him.
I mean there are elements of it. I mean it definitely was darker than the movie, but to me darker doesn't always equate to better. And
no, you're right. No, I just like it for that.
The characters were so despicable, it took me right out of the story, and I just want everyone dead. So that's why I say
Stanley did not care about his grandkids in the books.
Yeah, he's leaving them to get killed. I'm like, this is preposterous. Oh,
I can't read, so
movie's better in the book. Timeline. That book is boring as piss. The movie's better.
I think my wife liked Timeline, the book. We bought it. So she must have liked it. I like the movie too.
I find the movie better. The book was just like, here's the design of a house in the time we're talking about. I'm like, okay. Anytime you have someone who has to describe, here's where the chimney is, and here's where the outhouse is, and you lose me, because I want to make the house in my mind. Tell me what goes on in it. I will make the house in my mind.
Right.
Books are about imagination. If you do my imagination work for me, there's nothing for me to do.
Lord of the Rings.
Where they describe every blade of grass? Yeah.
No. The movies were better than the books.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
100% agree. All right, you guys remember Clerks too, right? When they were making fun of it's like all those movies are all about walking.
Yeah.
Walking.
Literally. Sean is a huge Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
And I read the first 100 pages and I'm like, they just walked and sang songs and
got high.
Yeah, it's like after the Lord of the Rings, I like all of Tolkien's books. I like The Hobbit. I like the Silmarillion is fantastic. I like Unfinished Tales.
That is a whole history book. I can't get through it.
All of those books are good to me. Like I like the tough books, but like the Lord of the Rings was just a flipping slog, man. I did it, but I will not redo it again. I will never redo it.
The Hobbit is awesome.
The Hobbit is so good. It's a fun read, but
3
movies.
No, I like that. I like the 3 movies. I like all 6 extended. I like all 6 extended because I found that Bard came in out of nowhere in the book and saved the day. I'm like, who is this person and what happened? In the movie, they foreshadowed him and they gave him a character.
Yeah.
I think the 6 Lord of the Rings movies extended versions are 10 out of 10. The whole thing's 10 out of 10.
Oh, another one where the movie is better than the book, Dolores
Claiborne.
That book is atrocious.
All right, Pikachu's coming in for a minute. We're only gonna chat for about 10 or 15 more, and then I'm gonna shut her down. How's it going, Andrew Garfield Simp? What's up?
I'm doing good. Did you see why
Garfield Simp? Damn, man.
Did you see what I posted in the comments?
Bro.
What did you post in the comments? What, just now movies, then shows and books and video games?
Yeah, video games are better than all the others.
Well, Pac-Man, I don't know. Pac-Man's storyline was very, very weak. You're just eating dogs.
Pac-Man doesn't have a storyline.
Then video games are not better.
God of War, Halo.
But Pac-Man's a video game.
But still, video games. Do you know how many great stories there are in video games? Like
modern.
4.
Modern. That
4?
Right. Modern game.
Video games to me are about challenging your skill, or competing against others to see how good you can compete against other people. Having the story play out for you and you control elements of the story is not a video game to me. That's just like an interactive movie. So if you're talking about an interactive movie, then they're pretty good stories.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
No,
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
No. That's how video games have gone. They're now interactive entertainment as opposed to video games. But
yeah,
just don't
like
think
it was like to me
video
it was
games.
all. Oh, you got cheat chips. How's it going, Archie?
Just
Yeah,
I somewhat agree with like video. If I had to pick between everything between like video games, books, TV shows, and movies, if I had to pick one thing to survive, it would be video games because like I'm a gamer. I play video games a lot, so like that would.
It's in your title.
Yeah.
Answer me this question. So God of War? Is that God of War? Is that Greek mythology?
It's new one is Norse, but the last three were Greek.
Greek and Norse mythology. So that came from books. So those games don't exist.
No, those came from legends,
which were written down in books. Which were collected in books.
Young man.
Do you know what the first book? Do you know what the first book that was translated into English was?
the Bible.
What?
Beowulf.
Yeah, Beowulf.
Which is a Norse mythology thing. Anyways, so okay, Arkham Gaming. What games do you like? Batman. Well, we know that came from comics, so.
Right, mostly Batman, superhero stuff. Probably, I like playing Battlefield. Sometimes I like, if I'm bored and there's nothing coming out, I usually play.
Hey guys.
Battlefield. Battlefield's pretty good.
We're fighting with people.
Ooh,
I like Street Fighter.
Oh, Street Fighter.
Yeah.
I also
Mortal
like
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I say books are better than video games is because with video games, you have a budget, you have production, you have to put all this stuff together in order to put it together. Now, a book, all you need is pen, paper, and just your imagination and your ideas. Like video games, like I get it. Video games are great big worlds. Halo is amazing.
Before Bungie left, it was great.
Right, of course. But like you can get submerged in that world, but like it's really somebody else's. You're looking at somebody else's vision. Like whereas for the book, you create like what Steven was saying. Yeah. You like they give you the mechanics. You'll put everything else together.
Oh, speaking of comic book adaptations, I think the best way to make a good adaptation from like a graphic novel or some source material from a physical book is by actually asking the director or like the author who worked on the original source material so that he can make like to at least make like some changes like to add them with him so that he can put him some suggestions of what can work for a live action adaptation. For example, Attack on Titan, the Attack on Titan anime. Isayama mentioned that in the Uprising arc, which is one of the arcs in the manga, it was season 3, the first half. There were some changes in like the first half of season 3, and Isayama wanted to do that because the Uprising arc was one of the most disappointing arcs in his opinion. And once that's adapted into an anime, once the anime adaptation came out, it actually turned out pretty better than I expected.
The thing with mangakas is that sometimes like they're so busy doing their thing and they're so ahead of the anime production that and then sometimes if they take a break or if they're behind, anime starts to catch up because they ramp up production. And then you get stuff like with Toriyama and Dragon Ball, where like they're out of the 300 plus Dragon Ball
Game of Thrones and
Game of Thrones, right? Game of Thrones though, but because Game of Thrones is live action, you can't ask those actors to be on call for years. So you guys, give me 1 second on this. Lord of the Rings. Think about this for a second. Lord of the Rings took many years to produce, right? So Viggo Mortensen, who is an up-and-coming actor at the top of his career after coming off of a couple of Cronenberg films and just going up, he now has to devote the next few years of his career into creating Lord of the Rings movies. If that first Lord of the Rings movie does poorly, his career is totally screwed because he's done no movies for a few years while he's making those. Getting someone to say, hey, Lena Headey or Sophie Turner or what's the younger Aria? What's the girl's name?
Macy Williams.
So Maisie Williams is a very young actress. For her to now not do anything, she will age tremendously by the next time you see her, and her career will be so far behind if she waits around for George R.R. Martin, who's really never going to write these books, is he? For him to actually write the next. That's the problem. The thing with anime, because it's a production house pumping out animated like cells or CGI cells, they can get so far ahead, and that they're like, we need to produce more content. But the mangaka is literally, he's got assistants, but he's literally drawing and writing everything by himself. It's not like, when you look at this comic, there's like 5 people involved. There's like story, script, inker, pencil, editor, right? And it's like,
yeah, there's so much like with adaptations, like let the director do what he wants. If he wants to use like past seasons, if he's good, because you can't really keep up with animations like it goes very faster than live action. You really can't keep up with it, so like the directors probably get to take pieces here and there from the animation and do its own story, because like I don't think live action can keep up with animation because animation comes out quicker.
It's hard, yeah. Okay, Andrew Simp wanted to ask a question. Go for it.
All right, this is a question for everyone. From all the comic book movies, which superhero costume from any movie, which top 5 is your favorite?
Ooh,
Top 5.
Top 5
go for it.
Movie comic book outfits.
I'm going with Blade.
All right, that's amazing.
Blade 2.
Yeah.
Blade 2 was nice. I'm also going to go with, like I said, I like the Captain America, Winter Soldier, who was boss. Wonder Woman.
Okay.
And The Rock. I know we didn't get a chance to see it, but I really like the design they have for Robin and BVS.
Yeah.
And the last one, I'm going with you know what? White Vision.
Ooh. Oh yeah, no villains. We're only doing heroes.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay. Vision is.
I just should change it. Then White Vision is the villain.
Okay.
He's not a villain. He's a hero. He's a hero.
No, he was a
That's
villain
me.
before he got let go from.
He's a hero.
Sword.
Yeah, no. I mean, like at the end of.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Who
wants to go next?
Steve?
I should specify.
Steve.
Well, Christopher Reeve Superman, Ben Affleck Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Widow, and Iron Man Silver Centurion from Iron Man 2.
Oh, cool.
But which Black Widow outfit?
The Black Widow one from
No. You said Black Widow. As he said, Widow.
Widow. Okay.
Widow.
Oh,
Yeah, the one from
Like Iron Man 2 or whatever.
Iron Man
Winter
2
Soldier.
though.
No.
Winter Soldier.
It was what you said, not which. It was
Hold
what
on,
you said,
time out.
Widow,
Yeah.
as opposed to widow. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Who goes
Hold on,
next?
time out. Are we
Okay,
talking
I'll
about
go. I like Christopher Reeve Superman. I like Wonder Woman, the newer Wonder Woman. I
84.
like White Vision. He's in there for sure. I like who else do I like from movies?
Wait, what are we talking about?
I'm thinking maybe the Shadow. Maybe Phantom.
Supergirl.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, but I think the thing is that I really like the Shadow a lot, just because like he was exactly the pulp, like it was exactly the character, and I think Phantom, man, Phantom is killer to me. He's just because the thing is that they added the skull motif within the fabric of the car. It wasn't just purple; it was actually, and I like when it's just one color, but I'm going against myself. But when they added the skull within. And when I first noticed that on Blu-ray, I was like, wow, it's a skull. It was
Yeah.
very hard to tell that, right, Steve? It was very hard to tell that on the VHS copies. But when you got the Blu-ray, like, oh shit, the skull is his chest. It was sick.
Damn.
Okay, who's next? Andrew, do you want to do yours?
Andrew.
Oh, Andrew.
It's Spider-Man.
Okay, so wait. We got too many Andrews here. So okay. What's your favorite?
Look at your name.
Wait, is Wanda a villain or a hero at the end of WandaVision? Is she a hero?
She's a hero. Just a hero.
No, she's a villain.
She's a hero.
Villain.
What?
Hero.
Okay, so when you get your own channel, she's a villain. On mine, she's a hero. Go.
Thank you. Because in my opinion, she will always be a hero because of my last name. All right, number one. Henry Cavill's suit from Batman v Superman.
Okay,
amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Secondly, Ben Affleck's Batman outfit from Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
of course.
Can I just laugh at his name right there?
It's a funny name.
Thirdly, it has to be the Punisher outfit from the Punisher TV show.
Oh.
At the end of season 2 with the coat, with the jacket, just amazing.
Okay.
And
what
then
are we on? One more.
4 has to be.
I didn't go.
Has to be Captain America's outfit from the Winter Soldier. And then fifthly, it has to be Wanda's outfit from the last episode.
The last bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Arkham, your top 5. I got to shut this down in 5 minutes. So go rapid fire.
Is it just live action, like TV shows, movies?
Yes.
Live action, yes.
Okay, number 1 is the Titans Nightwing suit. That's a great suit. Good. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good one. Number 2 is
yes.
Number 2 is Ben Affleck Batman BVS suit. I really like that. Number 3 is Henry Cavill's BVS Superman suit. Number 3 is Aquaman suit. I really like from the Aquaman movie. And like number 5 is Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman.
Yep. Okay. All right, Marco, what's going on?
Okay, so top 5 superheroes is in my opinion. Number 5. I'm starting from like bottom to top. So the bottom has to be the 2019 Shazam suit. The 4th place goes to season 8 Arrow suit. 3rd place goes to season 6 through 7's Flash suit. That suit is pretty good. And I do have 2nd place. I don't really know this counts. I would include like the time suits between Nightwing's suit and Corey's suit that we saw in season 3. Well, some leaked set photos of season 3. And for number 1 spot, I would put again Henry Cavill's Superman suit from BVS.
Let's go.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
Toby McGuire, Simp, what's your favorite 5 favorite suits? In rapid fire, you've got like 2 minutes.
Second best Spider-Man. Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna say the season 6 CW Flash suit.
Okay.
The Batfleck from BVS Bat suit.
Yeah.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit. Let's see.
Yeah.
The Mark III Iron Man armor from Iron Man 1.
Yep.
And finally, let's see. The Christopher Reeve Superman suit.
All right.
Cool.
Anthony, hello, and what are your 5 favorite live action superhero suits?
Well, live action will be Captain America, right? You know.
Yep.
That'll be number 1. Henry Cavill suit. Sam Wilson suit, the new one, because coming out here.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
What, the Christmas tree one?
Christopher
He's not.
Reeve.
Christopher
My
Reeve.
top. He's top 5 there. And then my 4th will be the Wonder suit, the new one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
I like Ben Affleck's suit because it reminds me of the Dark Knight, too.
All right. Okay. Pretty good. That was pretty good, guys. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta start. I gotta shut this down because I gotta go to.
Real quick,
Alright,
I just saw in the private chat.
Okay, it's a pretty short
You put
time,
the
but
link
I
early.
digress.
It was a short.
So next time, because
CW is cosplay for pretty people. Someone said that in the private chat.
There's no ugly people on those shows, bro. Think
Well,
about
I think I think Grant Gustin's
DC
recent
movie
Flash suit
Wonder
isn't.
Woman
CW
84.
suits are
See ya,
not
everyone.
cosplay.
Bye.
No.
See
They're
ya,
better than
dude.
fucking
like that?
Titans.
Oh, God.
No, the Titans Nightwing was really neat, nice.
Yeah, I really like
Oh.
the suit. I like
Yeah,
that.
I really like it. Oh, speaking of Titans, I know this is going to be pretty quick, but is anybody interested in seeing the third season of Titans or has seen the teaser? Because I love it.
I
I haven't seen it.
I really like it. I'm happy that they're doing like the
Under the Red
Under
Hood.
the Red Hood
they're doing
storyline.
the origin. Let me finish.
Time,
Oh,
guys.
I'm sorry. I'll be.
I was saying I'm happy that they're doing the origin of Red Hood.
Yeah, Greymalkin.
Yeah, me too. They're going full Under the Red Hood onto the first half. I'm really excited. Somebody put in like Matt Reeves' Batman trailer theme and just it'll fit perfectly well. All right, I gotta go. Bye, J-Man. Nice.
All right,
talking to
cool.
you.
Thanks. Yeah. See you guys.
Crazy.
All right. Sorry, the time got away from me, and I started late today because I was really busy today. Plus, I was doing a public service by buying 91 Image comics, so my legs are so hurting. I was like lifting up all these comic boxes. I went through like 30 long boxes at this shop and pulled out every Image comic. This guy was like, "Yes, he's buying all of this shit."
For $45.
$45. I got 91 comics, baby. You're never gonna get that deal again.
And they're giving that money back.
Oh, I love it so much. So I love it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. We're going to be back next Sunday, 1 week from today. Hopefully, maybe we'll start a bit earlier to get a little bit more in there. Greymalkin, you're coming back Sundays, right? All right. So Sundays, you're a mainstay.
Yep.
I'm going to be back on the Action Elite channel this Wednesday, and Steve and Sean, I think, are joining us. Is that correct, Steve?
Yeah.
So we're going to be on the Action Elite. So the Action Elite, there's a link in my on my channel. You've seen it, yeah. So we're going to be talking about the Indiana Jones series on the Action Elite.
I'll stop by.
And then Thursday I'm going to be doing the Phantom Zone again, and the topic is going to be video game movies. So that's going to be Steve, Sean, and I.
No.
And I'm going to bring Owen in from the Action Elite, so it's going to be the four of us talking about our favorite video game turned into movies. So hopefully you guys are going to be there. You can share your what your lists are. And then Saturday, there's actually a special edition of Phantom Zone on Saturday night, which is going to be talking about modern day toy collecting. I've got a guy who's has a channel about collecting toys and modern figures versus vintage figures. So that's going to be me and him. Sean might be joining us as well. He's going to get back to me. So we're going to talk about toy collecting. So if anyone's interested in that, I don't know if people are interested in that, but anyways, drop by just in case you are. But all right, guys, we're gonna say goodbye for now. So we'll see everybody when we see you.
All right.
All right, guys. Take care.